Okay, everything should be up, should be good, everything should be live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. What's happening, what's good, what's going on? Hopefully everyone's having a belter of a weekend so far. We've got a couple of people in earlier, don't know who they are, but hi, hello to yous. What's happening? Hopefully today's a good day considering how shit yesterday was. Rangers beat Hibs, we love to see that. It's always fun when games like that happen. It's always cool and fun. We're going to be joined by a couple of people in this one. You kind of know the usual drill for away games. We're joined by Dylan, kind of usual script, although we go to have a couple of different people hopefully popping in over the course of this one. But this, we're going to have a Canadian for us. That's pretty cool. We have Chateau, so that's a baller, that's a cool thing. People will come in as the stream kind of goes on. Hopefully we started a tad earlier than usual just to make sure that everything doesn't crash and things. So hopefully things work out as planned. But if anyone that's in there can tell me everything sounds fine, then that would be much appreciated, much grand gesture, all that good stuff. But how you doing, Snitch? How you doing, my man? Hopefully everything's good. I am enjoying myself. Happy Easter to you as well, brother. I totally forgot today's Easter, by the way. Holy shit! I thought I'd already passed. No way. We know we love to see it, but I mean, we do enjoy an Easter, right? Easter Sunday, let's kick some ass for Easter Sunday. That'd be pretty ideal, man. That'd be pretty snazzy. That's the minimum goal. I totally fucking forgot about that. Yes.
You could say I'm putting all my eggs in one basket and saying that Celtic's going to win the day.
Realistically, we fucking better, man.
Looking for an excellent performance? Okay, I'm out.
Jesus Christ, hopefully we can hop to the top of the table, you know. Nah, it's not exactly going to happen, right boys, but this is the thing. We've got a very important game, gain some time for people to get in. Usually I'm alive about 3-4 minutes later, so I understand a couple of people being confused. How you doing, Craig? Nice to see you, my man. Hope everything's good, hope everything's jamming. But aye, big game today. I mean, it's not exactly a big game for the reasons that we're kind of thinking. We know how this goes. It's a Livingston match, so it's basically going to be all-out offence against all-out defence, and it's just basically who's going to be shitter on the day, because this is either a straight-up 0-0 or Celtic canter and win this about 3 or 4. Like, I don't see any other outcome. I don't see it being a close 1-0, to be honest, because Celtic will still have a point to prove, man. They'll still want to kind of kick on, especially since Rangers, despite having a little bit of luck go their way with a penalty call, I think that's the nicest way I can put it. They still won the game and deserve to win it in their own right, so we have to kind of show that we can do the same thing today, and obviously with them potting themselves higher up the table, ideally we want to win.
Oh boys, I've got some early team news.
Rio Atati might be in the lineup, I know, I'm literally just pulling them up, but for those that are just coming in, well, everything's decided not to pop up. Let's change that. There we go. There's one of them. There's 2 of them. Smashing. Right, okay. We got it there. But aye, for those that are just joining us, how you doing? Hopefully you are all enjoying yourselves. Happy Easter, happy Easter, happy Easter. But we'll start with Livingston's lineup. Makes the most sense. It's pretty much unchanged for the last time we played them, with the exception that they've changed their formation. It's going to be George in between the sticks with Kelly and Nottingham playing as their fallbacks, with Oberle and Devlin as their centre-back pairings. Those two were pretty decent actually last time out. Give them credit where it was due. But it was their midfield that kind of cost them the battle. But it's still the same midfield that they're going to take. It's going to be Bradley playing as that anchor centre attacking midfielder, with Holt and Pittman playing as their kind of holding anchor CDMs, with Brandon and Kelly kind of holding out those, I'd say left and right wing, but they're more or less left and right central cams. You know, they'll drop back to kind of fill in extra midfield spaces, especially if Pittman's forced to step back in and kind of make that backflow for Livingston a 5. But they do have Yenge up front as an out-and-out target man, so they will be looking for balls into the box. We know how it goes. It's the usual sort of stuff. Don't know why, but Spotify just randomly decided to pause itself. But our lineup does actually have 1 or 2 changes, and a couple of good ones at that from the last lineup anyway. We've got Joe Hart in between the sticks with Taylor and Johnston, our good old Canadian counterpart, repping for Chateau today at right back. And we've got Scales and Carter Vickers as our centre-back pairing, our strongest 2 right now, you would kind of have to argue, so I'm happy with that. No Callum McGregor still, but Iwata holds that place for now. But no Bernardo, he's replaced with a return of a good old-fashioned Japanese legend himself. Rio Atati's back in the lineup. We've been missing him for a while, to be fair, a good while, but he's back in on a starting basis, and he'll be running gun right behind Aiza Maeda, so it's going to be that Japanese link up that left-hand side today, with Furuhashi basically being our outright forward scorer. He's You know, might not be. It's not his best. You know, he's not his 100% form for say. But for Ash, he's definitely the best option going forward. So he's the one we've got there. And on the right hand side, on the right midfield, Matt O'Reilly, my boy, my favourite player, the son, the mighty son. And on the right hand side, we've got good old Nicholas Cunhan. He should, realistically, this is his type of game. This is where you'll see him do his best work because realistically, let's be honest, he's fast. He's very good on a controlled touch, and if we can get him in behind to get those quick ping crosses in, we should be good. It should be fine. We just need to hope that everything doesn't capitulate and go to shit straight away. We do have good bench options as well. Obviously, Livingston have their usual suspects. The only one to really watch out for, to be honest with you, Bruce Anderson and Mohamed Sangare. They're very, very decent players, although we do have options we can rely on as well, and a couple of decent strength ones too, with the Nowitzki, Yang, Bernardo and Forrest, to name a few, but we do also have options that we'll probably rely on in this match. Most likely Ralston will get some minutes. I'm hoping he'll get some minutes anyway, because realistically Johnston's still not 100%. You know, they've been talking about a couple of things that could happen and change, so obviously, for those that didn't see the game yesterday, Rangers obviously managed to get their job done against Hibs, who are now officially out of the top 6. So they didn't cover themselves in glory, but then again, it's just capitulated and it pretty much summarised Hibs' whole season, to be fair. They're just not doing that well. But it's up to us today. We're up against bottom of the table Livingston. They're literally 10 points off of the next team above them, so realistically, losing this game would be an absolute shotgun to our own heads here. We cannot lose this game. That is the nicest way I can put it.
It's a pretty cool tifo.
Yeah, to be fair, it's going to be a very interesting game. They're just getting through the process of I mean, Chris Boyd's just talking shit to the
Celtic fans basically filling like half the pitch for a tifo.
Yeah, this is the ironic thing. It is not a wave. It's not a. I just realised that Spotify's not playing back audio because of the new Discord thing. I don't mind that though. You and hear the game on the telly, assembling the crib, let's go, 3 points, we love to see it in virtual. We'll do our best to cover the game for you as well as we can, mate. How you doing, Sandwich, as well, mate? I hope you're fine. We've got a couple of minutes until kick-off. We'll run you through the lineups once we get about a minute or two away. We kind of know the drill. We do have the advantage of having a cross-stream kind of thing going on, so if you want to help out on another front, you can subscribe here if you would like to. Our goal for this one is just to hit 12:10, so literally 4 of you. If 4 of you subscribe today, we're happy. Life is good and jamming, so that's the minimum goal. That's what we're kind of hoping for. But if you want to help out, you can always check out Flash's stuff as well. He's going to be the one that's on co-commentary with us a lot of today. We have Chateau as well, who'll probably pop in at half-time and full-time to give his thoughts as someone from across the globe, I guess, you know what I mean? So this one's going to be a pretty interesting one. And a literal fuck ton of chocolate, we'll love to see it. Happy Easter to you as well, my man. Goes. How you doing, guys, mate? How you doing, man? Hope you're well. I seen your message when I woke up this morning. I'll figure out who is doing that shit later on. Apparently there's some shit going on in the Discord and we're not too happy about that. We've got about 3 minutes.
Yeah, we will not talk about that on stream. We're going to talk about it off stream, so.
Right, well, again, I've missed a lot because I've been quite busy over the last
don't worry,
days.
I will fill you in once we're done, Chief.
My Bloods are fine, guys, my Bloods are fine. Unless Livingston realistically score twice, my Bloods should stay relatively okay for the course of this game. However, they are subject to change. If Yenge just hits a 30-yard screamer, then sure enough, my heart will probably collapse and I'll die on stream. Hopefully that doesn't happen. That'd be very cringe. I wouldn't like that at all, to be honest with you. But nonetheless, we move anyway. Again, we've got about 2 minutes until we're live and underway. So we'll run you through the lineups one more time for those that are just coming in or for those that are just deaf, I guess. And between the sticks for Livingston, we've got George, and he's pretty much been Livingston's best player this season, which tells you a lot considering the fact they've only mustered up 17 fucking points. But it's Kelly on the right with Nottingham on the left with Oberlin and Devlin as their centre-back pairings with Jason Holt and Pittman playing as their CDM pairings with Brandon and Kelly as their wingers, Bradley holding the kind of anchor cam spot, and Yenge playing as our out and out striker. So, Celtic's lineup. The only change, the big change, one of the changes that we love to see though, Rio Tati back in the lineup. He starts with Awata and O'Reilly in midfield. The backline pairing, pretty much unchanged. That's our strongest side we could kind of ask for there. We had Taylor, Liam Scales, Cameron Carter-Vickers, and Alistair Johnston with good old-fashioned Joe Hart between the sticks, old reliable himself, you know what I mean? We've got Kun, Maeda and Furuhashi starting up front. So this one should be an interesting one. It's certainly up to change. Livingston will try their best to make it frustrating. We know the drill with these cunts. They're very frustrating. So hopefully we can keep them at bay for a lot of this. We know that the pitch is not in the best condition. Should win at least 3-0 today. I mean, hopefully, again, my predictions that this is going to be a scrappy 0-0 because it's Livingston, it's their pitch and it's shit. Or, alternatively, we win this game comfortably about 3 or 4-0. I'd hope that it would be the latter.
Exactly, Craig. Love that from you.
I appreciate that, my man. Appreciate that, but they're just about to walk out here, so we'll be underway momentarily. Little look at the table before we go. We know what's at stake. We ideally just want to win to keep pace. That's the bare minimum we can do. A point won't do. A loss will absolutely not do. There is a simple process here. Win, and that is it.
There's the TIFO, Cal. I was talking about before the game.
Ah, fair enough, I guess.
Yeah.
Jesus. It's like 95% fucking Celtic fans.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, Livingston have just went all in the we are this type of club. Let's go, man. Jesus Christ. I knew it was bad, but it's genuinely 90% of that stadium's just green and white. That's amazing. We love to see it. That's a very good battle, to be fair. I can't say it out loud because there's a certain word in it that would probably get demonetised, or at least, you know, YouTube thing. But yeah, very good battle. Let me just say, very well done. But let me throw up a poll for you boys. Let's see what we're thinking, right? Let's see what we're thinking. That's literally the entirely wrong thing. that's the Q&A. Start the poll. There we go. Right. W L. I'll just put thoughts. There we go. Right. Win, loss or draw, lads. There's your little thing out. We're literally kicking off in about a minute. Kyogo's going to pop off today. I fucking hope so, man. He needs a really good confidence building game here. Like, I'm talking 3-4 goals minimum. I want to see a hat trick. I want to see him pop off. I want to see him ball out. But for those that are just coming in, run you through the lineups one last time. I know I've done this 3 times. Apologies if you've heard that a bunch of times. George, Kelly, Devlin, Oberlin, Nottingham, Pittman, Holt, Kelly, Bradley, Brandon and Yenge. That's Livingston, who cares? Our lineup's the one I care about. It's Hart, Carter-Vickers, Scales, Taylor, Johnston, O'Reilly, Awata, Rio. He's back. Maeda, Furuhashi and Kun. We're literally just about to get underway on this screen, so we'll give this a little refresh and Google should be doing its thing. Because we have... once the referee decides that he's... yeah, O'Reilly's aching at the bit to get this one rolling. But yeah, boys, I'm hoping for a good game today. Paul, what's happening, my man? Hope you're having a belter. And as well to you, David.
You're definitely right about Kyogo needing the confidence boost. I realised his goal scoring was low, but I didn't realise it's 10 and 30 this season, as opposed to like
22
nearly
and 25.
nearly 50, yeah, like nearly 50 last season within 38 games.
Well, the referee's taking a good 14 fucking years to get the game underway, but we have officially got the ball rolling. This is where things should get interesting. Livingston have a job to do. They realistically want to get any form of points to close the gap to County in the chase to stay alive, and we need every point we can get to keep our hopes for the title alive. There is definite storylines on both sides of the table, so it's going to be 2 very scrappy affairs from either side. That's why I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable at times. But we know when Celtic play well that we play well, so we'll give this a little refresh again because this should be up and running now. Google usually just takes a minute or two to no, it's still doing it, fair enough. Well, come on in its own time, I suppose. I mean, already Taylor's not looking too happy. He's sort of like, okay, not a good sign to things to come if he's not able to pick up a ball correctly, but it's played off in the end. Looks an immediate play in. Rio's giving it away, but cleared away, and there's a chase on. Yengi's going to get there and actually does a solid job to hold it up. Scales is on the chase against them. This is what we're talking about. Livingston will throw themselves forward as soon as they get the opportunities or chances to go into this one. Stats and refresh, because we literally have been underway for like a moment or so now, and there we go. You can see the stats screens and stuff. We should end this little poll and give a little look to see what people are thinking. End poll. How you doing, David, mate? Nice to see you, mate. Same as you, Joseph. It's 4 AM in the morning. Let's fucking go. Yes. We love to see it. Harry as well, mate. How you doing? 4-0 prediction. We love that. We love that from Ollies, man. Nothing but positive vibes. Nothing but good vibes. That's what we need today. We can't get pissed off for no reason. Until they score, we stay calm, we stay composed. Maeda's going to roll it back across. Here's Rio. Scales doesn't look comfortable when he's under the ball, and somehow it's a foul Livingston's way. I mean, there was a clear and obvious aggressor in that foul, and it was not Liam Scales, but nonetheless, they've probably for the shot pull and then potential ball pull, giving him a testicular cancer check. Can't he fault it? You know what I mean? The NHS is free, but there's always appointment times. Liam Scales just speeding up the process. Nothing but a big win today. I appreciate that, Greg. I think it's going to be that too. I mean, I'm hoping it is. It fucking better be. Maybe it's best if Livingston score first. I mean, yeah, to be fair, we do have a wake-up call like syndrome. Well, if we concede, then all of a sudden we wake up, but nah, ideally we want to keep these guys as quiet for as long as possible, because Livingston can be frustrating, especially defensively. So we kind of need at least 2. I'd say at least 2 anyway. That's good from Livingston. Ah, well, fair enough. Goes for the back heel through the legs, but it isn't really going to do much else. Just rolls straight out. There's the first few frames of Rio attacking. He's absolutely gorgeous hair. We love to see him. I hope he settles into the team today. It's obviously got a bit to do, so we've not got a shape. Again, we're only 3 or so minutes into the game, virtual. The way I'm looking at it is that it'll take about 10-15 minutes. Usual kind of script whenever we play a team in the lower half of the table. It's gauge what they're doing and then just kind of cater to that and play around them. Again, we'll own the midfield battle. We know how this goes. So as long as we keep doing that. Nice from Scales. He could look for options here. Goes for the long ball down to that left hand side. Here's Dyson. His hair now blonde. We love to see it. Looking like an absolute Yakuza member. There's a good ball into the box. It is volleyed down. To be fair from Kuhn, but he doesn't exactly get the shot away. And there's going to be a
Celtic.
Yeah, Kelly gets the ball away, but I don't think he managed to get it away from the line. Devlin came across to try and get it cleared. Don't think he could have done so in time. So we have a corner kick early on here. Could make some advantages count. Yeah, I agree, especially when we're at, you know, the Tony Macaroni of all places. It's not as if Livingston are fanciful gods. We've gone short with this one. Kuhn plays it out towards... That's a good dummy, actually. It opens up crossing opportunities, and O'Reilly picks out the worst possible one. I'm not sure if that was a shot or a cross, but it was neither one. Unless it deflected. What, it deflected? Okay. It did not look like that from the camera angle. Fair enough. We guess we got another crack at it. Maybe don't play it short this time, especially when you have presences in the box like Carter Vickers. So, oh, that's opened up space. Rio on the edge of the box. It's over the bar. Solid crack, but it doesn't quite find the target. First big chance of the game, and well, who else for it to fault it but Rio? Solid whip on it, just wasn't really either end of the goalkeeper, so even if it was on target, I don't think there would have been too much of an issue. That could have been very good from us though. We love that good start. First big chance, we love to see it. Oh, that's good for Rio again. He seems to be waking up early on. Smashes the ball across for Kuhn. We'll see if he takes a run with it. Steps inside on his left. Good run. Into space, and the ball was there. I don't think Furuhashi was aware that it was coming to his left hand side though. A little bit better from us on the offensive front. We do appreciate that. Couldn't give him an actual run, you know, taking Kelly for a bit of a dance across the box, and the ball into the box was fair enough as well. It was a nice idea, just maybe not the execution that the German was looking for. We take it though, good enough. It's going to be sent to fuck, and there we go, up into the area. It's going to obviously look for the target man, but Yengi doesn't win that one. Furuhashi does well to pop it over. It's a little awkward, but I tell you what, nearly works out. However, it's won back in the end by Holt, and he sends the ball forward for Livingston, and Hart got in a dangerous spot there. Claims the ball comfortably in the end, but it could have been a bit dicier. Give the Englishman credit where it's due, held himself there. How you doing, father? Nice to see you. I'm always surprised whenever I see your name in chat. What's happening there? Jesus Christ. It's not 1-0 yet, nah, but we've had a relatively good opportunity. Rio attacked the edge of the box, hit it as hard as he could, and it just sailed straight over. Speaking of sailing straight over, there's a ball into the box for Kuhn. But not the right idea though. It's never really going to do too much there. It's just cleared away comfortably by Devlin.
Hail and happy Easter to you, Joe, as well as everyone else.
Playing it a load on our own.
It's great to see your Dan here, mate. I love it.
I know, it's weird. I always get confused. I'm like, no way. Who else is playing today from the SPL? I don't think there's too many games. I know there might be a...
I thought it was only us.
Yeah, I was like, in fact, weren't most of them either 12 AM kickoffs yesterday or 3 PM kickoffs yesterday? I'm pretty sure it's just us.
I thought it was 1:12 kickoff, and then 4 3 o'clock kickoffs, and then just us today.
So we're just a solo action for now. I guess that means we're repping for the boys. Repping for the boys. Here's Carter Vickers.
But I will check that whilst while the main man here commentates.
Here's Scales out towards Dyson. There could be an opportunity here. Good move from the Japanese man, but doesn't again. It seems to be his thing. He can do everything else except cross, and it's just straight away goal kick, no problems there.
Yep, we are the only game on today. Yesterday, in case you didn't know the results, spoilers: 2-1 Aberdeen. Aberdeen 2, Westcote 1, Hearts 1, Kilmarnock 1, Motherwell 1, St Johnstone 1, St Mirren, sorry, St Johnstone 1, Dundee 2, and then Rangers beat Hibs 3-1. And then you've got the game to do.
Another respectable result for Kelly, man. Give them credit where it's due. How's Livingston playing? So far, they're playing kind of how you'd expect, set shape. They're not trying to break from formation too often. They're very much rudimentarily packed in as a unit. But they are trying to break. They're looking for opportunities where they can. They haven't really been able to do anything with it, mind you. I mean, most of the ball's been on our possession. I'm sure you can see the stats on the Google thing on the side, and it's mostly just been them trying to keep their defensive lines clear. But again, we kind of know how Livingston play. That's just how they set up to do things sometimes. So, again, as expected, I think that's the nicest way to put it. There's a good pass, a really good cutter pass actually, and we could have options here. Here's Johnston. Out wide towards Nicholas. Let's see where he runs with it. Steps past his man, still going. Yeah, that's a really good ball into the box as well. It's cleared away by Livingston. Right idea. Again, poor execution on that final product. The idea was there again though. Johnston's going to try and pop it over his man, but I think he was praying for a bit too much there. Well, that's when you know he's been missed there. Jesus Christ, man, back on the pitch for 10 minutes, he's already had more touches of the ball than basically all 2 wingers combined. That's confidence right there. That is absolute confidence right there. Sorry to anyone that just had to experience ads, I've just seen that in the corner of my fucking thing there. Rip.
Just wait until we get Kalmar back.
Yeah, we just need a couple of players fully fit. You're going for 3-0 to Celtic. That's exactly what I kind of said at the start of this as well, Dad. 3-0 and it's going to be a very scrappy 0-0, 1-0 type scenario, but I think this should be a comfortable 3-0 type beat.
I said to my dad, and I still stick to my prediction, 2-0, but I'm hoping for a 4 or 6 because I want a comfortable performance and basically momentum.
The reason why I
to
don't
build
think it
on.
will be is like, I don't think it's going to be 5 or 6 or whatever, mainly because it's not Rodgers that's actually down on the touchline though. Like, bear in mind he's still serving that touchline ban and will do until
Yeah,
after the Old Firm, I
it's
think.
Kennedy. The spring through walkie-talkies.
Jonathan Kennedy. Let me love to see him. The Old Firm's going to be an interesting one, guys, for sure. It's going to be a very good game. Like, both teams are coming into it and
Which
relatively.
Brendan is not banned for currently.
Watch that change. Magically.
Yeah, within the week to come to the Old Firm.
Like one day before. Yes, they sit down and be like, yeah, boys, I've been banned for whatever reason for tomorrow's game. I'm going to need you to go down there and give it your best fight. Like, nah, none of that shit, please. Nottingham's been forced off the sideline. He's been up in, I think, Livingston temporarily are playing with 10 men. We're both hoping injuries be sorted and we have full strength on both sides. Yeah, realistically, that's when you want that for an Old Firm. Like, as much as I would want Rangers to be absolutely handicapped for this match, it would just, you'd prefer if both teams were at full strength, because it means if you win, there's no excuse. You know what I mean? You can go, nah, we earned that. It's not because fucking Hatate and McGregor was injured, or because fucking like Cantwell or Butland were injured, like your key players kind of thing. That's a great take for O'Reilly, by the way. If someone was in space, that would have been a beautiful knock-on. No one was there, and at the end it's just kind of shoveled forward by one of the Kellys. The other Kelly chases on from the header, but both of them are shite in comparison to Matthias O'Reilly, and he just spreads a parallel pass straight across the pitch. We love to see it. Here's Rio Hatate. Dies in. Good taking touch for the wee man. Let's see where he runs with it. Lays it off for Rio from the edge of the area, and it just seems to be a thing in Japanese culture where if they go to cross the ball, there is a 1 in 3 chance it's going to be a shot for some reason. Fucking hell. Well, I mean, to be fair, he's just back for injury. We can let 1 or 2 of them slide, but yeah, the Japanese national team really need to work on their crossing. Oh, who else is speaking? Sorry, I didn't even see that. There's 2 people in this call right now. Flash is one of the guys that I do these things with quite often.
Yep, me.
At least when it comes to away games anyway, because he's just in the North Cove, he attends most home games. And the other one that's muted right now, but he'll probably pip in at half time and stuff, is Chateau, Canadian fella from Ontario. Really nice fella.
Yes, I am on Discord, Sandwich Boy. And yeah, Joe, don't worry, I've been told many stories about you which are good ones, and I'll keep them to myself.
Mostly Celtic themed. There's a great ball. If the chase is on, it's going to be blocked out by Oberlai though.
all I could say, big man, for my dad getting me into them, and you obviously with this man, thank you. We love you.
So one thing I have undying respect for the man for. Gave me the love of the sport. We do have a throw in. Well, just inside of our own, well, just inside of Livingston's own half, I should say. Don't think Johnston should send this one forward. Not when it comes to the physical battles. I don't think Kuhn's going to win that one against Kelly, so he goes short instead. Back towards the defensive end, a little bit slack for Carter Vickers, but in the end comfortable enough. And we can break forward again. Very possession-based football from us so far, but there seems to be a bit more bark to us than bite. Although Maeda's just proven me wrong by getting in front of that ball and then losing it immediately, so not really proving my point. Then he gives the foul away. Very, very good. Once you get your streaming set up, you'll be joining your live streams. Hell yeah, my man. We'll love to see it, we'll love to see it. It'll come good for Old Firms, because it'd be good if there's like a non-biased stream where there's a Celtic and a Rangers fan and both of you can go. No, the fact that it gave you life. My life fucking sucks at asphalt, so what are you talking about? Sometimes I wish I wasn't born. You mean? Headed on by Livingston, doesn't quite gather it, so Scales in response just says fuck you and fuck everything you love and just throws himself into it. Love to see it. It's another throw in for Livingston though, just outside our box. Do you need a second monitor? Mate, I do everything on one monitor. It's a bit cluttered. Like, I can't see the Google thing, so I just need to hope that it doesn't freeze. And I can't see half a chat, because I've got, obviously, in the corner, in a tiny wee window, the little, obviously the game, which I have to have, like, muted and running through a different audio channel, just in case, for copyright reasons. That's a half chance for Livingston. But in the end, it's just comfortably into the hands of Joe Hart, and he can spread the play, and we go again. Here's Greg Taylor. Running forward with it, that is a great pass. If that lands straight in Kuhn's, oh, that is a perfect pass as well.
Oh, that was so unlucky.
Just a wee bit lacklustre for the German to not really see that one a bit late. He even kind of puts his hands up to say that's fair enough, we respect that. It's nice that we're not just going side to side, we're looking for a couple of diagonals and cutters, and we're looking for those quick balls in behind, and there's applause going on. I think there's a wee fella for Livingston that must have passed away, I'm guessing.
You're in errands, yeah.
Well, it's nice that they're giving him a bit of applause. That's wholesome, good for them. Whoever that wee fella is, hope he rests in peace. Livingston sends it forward. Doesn't quite get gathered, Oberlei wins it in the end. Holt's under a bit of pressure. He does just about funnel it from space, although there's real pressure from Celtic, and once again they're forced backwards. It's not where Livingston are comfortable. And oh Jesus, Kyogo nearly had an interception of the season there. It's cleared away in the end. Oh, not comfortable at all from Livingston. There's just slack pass after slack pass. They still have the ball, but it's kind of like a cat playing with a mouse right now. Celtic just positionally are outclassing them and forcing them to send it forward basically every time. Johnston just kind of takes it off the edge of his back, and that should be a Livingston throw-in.
Kaz, I've got 3 monitors, but yes, 2 of them are the same size, and the other one will be at some point in the future. But
Yeah.
but it will be after my graphics card probably, because I need a new graphics card.
I'd need
Even
to
though
get.
my computer is great.
I need to get a second monitor at some point, but I'm saving up for other things right now, so that's not going to happen, and I don't care. I only need 1 monitor, as long as I can stream. I don't honestly give a shit. Livingston send it for... Well, Carter Vickers switched off, and well, the Livy player was a little bit aware. I think it was Kelly there, and he just hanged that away for Hart. Get him, Caldeed! Get him, Caldeed! I mean, to be fair, it's early for that kind of time wasting shenanigans.
We're supported all around the world, Neverworld, remember? Same with another one of your clubs. As much as I don't like them.
I've just seen a flag Luton Celtic. Shows you how absolutely garbage Luton Town are. Hey, Luton Town are surviving in the Premier League. I don't care what anyone says. I have faith in them. Oh, that's a good steal, by the way. We can be in behind here. Maeda's not in the overlap, and it's cleared away in the end.
Went Luton in like League 1, the division below the Championship, like 2 seasons ago?
I think they had like, what was it, 4 or 5 promotions in 10 years.
Yeah,
like
something stupid like that.
Like they're fucking genuinely, like, they deserve a lot of credit, man. Rob Edwards and that has done a hell of a job. We have a set piece chance from about 35, 40 yards out. They should do, mate. Monitors aren't really that the power. It's usually your CPU that does you in when it comes to like PCs.
Yeah, it's your CPU or your graphics card.
Yeah, my graphics card isn't bad, but my CPU is fucking awful. O'Reilly's had a crack from range and it's taken a bobble straight. But I mean, I'm kind of surprised he went for a shot at all there. I mean, I don't fault it. I think he was just trying to... I'm not sure if it was a pass in behind or a shot. It was like kind of caught in 2 minds scenario right
I think I'm only needing a second monitor. Just hope your graphics card will cope running 2 monitors. Well, that's... I agree with Neverworld. It just depends on what games you play, mate. If you play like your Call of Duties and stuff that actually requires
brother, you should
stuff,
be fine.
Then
you should be fine.
Then you're fucked. But with other games, then you should be fine.
Here's Carter Vickers stepping out from the back. Let's see where the American's going to go with this one. Cross country to Hart. I'd like to see a bit more movement, boys. Respect. I'm getting my hiccups. I haven't even eaten and I'm getting hiccups. What the fuck? Okay, well here's my either. Should be a throw-in for us, right? I'd be very surprised. I was going to say, what the fuck's a Livy player doing walking towards that? Get your ass away from there. Just played back in the end. Here's Liam Scaldini plays it forward. Here's Carter Vickers, gets it in. There's a good pop forward, but again, just a little bit lacklustre a few times now with that ball and behind. That final ball just seems to just that little lack of awareness.
In that case, guys, if you're unsure about it, because they do take up a lot, just mainly look it up
Yeah. Basically it, mate. Basically it. Well, they've sent it forward. If half chance for Livingston if they can get someone on the end of this. It's two very small players having to deal with it. Kelly's under pressure. Good take, to be fair, from Holt, but it's been stole back quite quickly, and there could be a break forward. They're going to be forced to step out. Good take from Maeda, and the little engine runs through them all between three of them.
Oh,
I don't mind that at all. Very, very good work for Dyson. Very good work. Cut back across. Here's Rio. Laid off for Johnston. Quick exchange out towards Nicholas. Let's see if we can move it. There is that move. Rio's. I just sort of, that was a lot. I just realised that was the one that made the off the ball run. That's a great ball into the box. Awata's done fucking excellently there. How is that not ended up as a goal?
What a move, Celtic.
I think it was Johnston with a cutter pass at the edge of the box. It was offside anyway, apparently. It's nice of them to do that about 30 seconds after the ball was played in. But there was... It would have been Kyogo that was offside. Rip. Does that mean he still technically missed a sitter then because he somehow didn't put that on target? It was really good footwork there, Chateau. You're absolutely spot on. A little unfortunate for Kyogo, but look, there's the referee having words like, don't worry lads, we'll make sure you get a penalty at some point, don't you worry, just hang in there. Livingston are going to step forward and punt this one forward, see if they can find some options, after the referee decides to wave to the crowd for some reason. There we go. I told you, my man, there's always going to be a bit of a slog at Livingston. This pitch is notoriously annoying. Rodgers didn't have a lot of luck here. Let's turn out View Sonic monitor, to be fair, yeah. I have an AOC. That's a good ball in, and Rio's got a lot of space to work with, and he just pops it forward. That's even better. It's more or less a 3v6 at this point, but Dyson's going to take the run anyway, and once again, the Japanese rule of thirds comes into play, goes for a cross, and it comes off more as a shot. Balling. Maeda might look like from the Yakuza, man, but he's fucking absolutely slashed that. Absolutely slashed it. He does well to get into space, and then he just straight over the ball, no problems at all. Nah, to be fair, he was just bodied into that position. It's a different story if he was pushed into a sandwich, but it was more than fine. Oh, but that's good, mate, that's good. We'll love to see that then, guys. We are allowed an Easter egg. Mate, I live on my own. I'm not going to go and buy myself an Easter egg. Nah, I mean, I bought some Easter stuff for my youngest sibling because, I mean, that's the only people that care about Easter in my family. That's a good ball forward, could be a decent attempt. That's a good 1-2 stuff. Here's Maeda. Still going again. I was half expecting to cross it over the ball there. Laid off in the end for Taylor. Great ball in as well, but once again, just a little bit of a delayed run from Kuhn. Made it just a little easier for, I think it was either Holt or Devlin that got that one clear. Good step inside from Nicholas, that's good. Kuhn rolls it forward, that's poor. I'll say that right now, that was very poor. Phil Riley, that was half-assed. Does well to win it back though, so he's redeemed himself, still love him. And Rio's just done the same thing. Are they just trying? They just try to see if Livingston, if you can just pass through them, quite literally. Sent forward. And cut out immediately. It's been very simple for us to defend against Livingston so far. They've done very little to cause us any problem at all. Which I'm more than happy with, man. If they want to keep us quiet, then they're doing a very bad job of it. But we do need to start getting shots away, and more importantly, shots on target, because we're doing fine at getting the ball into the box, but we need to make those advantages count. Here's Carter Vickers. Good hold-up play. Here's Kuhn. Rolls the ball, takes his man on, steps past Kelly. Lovely attempt pass anyway. It's going to roll out. What the fuck was that? I'm sorry, there is just nothing else to be said there. Taylor just kind of half volleyed it and just straight over Johnston's head. Not ideal. Very, very good football, I've got to say that the football is nice. We're playing some nice dynamic stuff, but it seems to be the usual theme of end product shite.
What the hell? Look at the pitch from the bottom. Jesus.
I've played in better pitches, man.
I played in better AstroTurf pitches.
I know for real. Like, big ups at Andrews. Ball's been rolled back across and Hart. Well, that's the first time I've seen Hart in like.
Did you see that?
That's the first time I've seen Hart in like 25 fucking minutes. Wish my head would shave his hair. He's not the same player with hair. To be fair, when he shaved it, when he came in with hair, he scored like twice. I think he shouldn't have dyed it.
But he's dyed it. He's dyed it like blonde, like a blonde ginger.
Patch looks like he needs a good hoovering. To be fair, yeah.
A good
Give it a good old wax touch, you know.
You're honestly not wrong, mate. It does look a bit like a carpet. That's fucking.
It's like those. It's the same like indoor, like you see that indoor turf type shit you'd get. Like for cage football. That could be good for Taylor. There's a ball. It's a few times he's done that now. Maybe stop trying to pass it long, Chief. You got like 2 good passes at the start of the game, and now he thinks he's like prime Roberto Carlos. Respectfully, mate, you're Scottish. Stop.
Are you talking about the chem grass stuff or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Right. No.
The only difference is that it's blue. Oh, that could be a good steal. Brilliant work for Kuhn, by the way. Brilliant pickpocket there. It's been moved the wrong way, yeah. Gonna put a bit on myself. We can't shit in the pitch too much though. I mean, you can blame it so much, but we still, you know, have players on the pitch.
Got to perform on it. Yep.
Much worse teams have came here.
Don't worry though, they'll be out of here next season. So.
Thankfully. I don't hate Livingston fads, I just hate Livingston. I want to make that clear. There's a good ball forward. Speaking of, a chance for the Bees. They're forward, chasing it in. Don't necessarily mind that. And that's probably going to be a foul. Yeah, I mean, even Kyogo's like, bruh, got the ball. We need to go to get this game going. To be fair, we have been the team that's predominantly searching for it more than anyone else. That's the good thing that I can say about this so far. The bad thing is that we're not putting them on target. We've had 2 really good opportunities so far, but both times we've just kind of picked them over. Like Rio's was, I'd say, the best chance of the game so far. But that was a kind of half XG chance from the edge of the box. Livingston, as bad as they are, you give them credit where it's due. They've held their defensive shape fine. They've just not really had an attacking one at all. But this is what I said. This is kind of what I was expecting. It was either going to be very scrappy or alternatively we're going to have a really comfortable second half, which is what I'm hoping. We're just shy of 30 minutes. We're just heading past the 29th right now. Ball's played into space. Here's Liam Scales. There's a ball in for Scales as well. Run it, son. Run it, run it, run it, run it. Still running it. We love to see it. Rio. Back towards Tomoki. Let's see where the movement is. We need a bit more of movement. I'm not seeing enough movement. Here we go. Scales. Maeda does not move. That is the problem. We need to step in to collect those balls, lads. That's the simple case. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Maeda's just been absolutely... What do you mean that's a wave on? Why is every time they get touched a foul, but we can get pulled and fucking yanked from all angles and it's just completely fine? Referee moment. That should have been a fucking foul. It was a prime free kick positioning as well. Jesus Christ. Carter Vickers. Well, the referees had their first weird one of the day because that was more of a foul than anything they've given against us. Ball's played in for Rio. Pipped in behind. It takes the kind bounce for Johnston. The crossing's sort of okay, but Maeda is literally tiny, so that was never going to work. Greg Taylor. Cut in for Rio. It's all... Oh, that is a great dummy, to be fair. Kuhn lays it off for Johnston. Ball across the front, and it's going to be easily collected in the end by the goalkeeper. No real problems. I like the idea from Rio to kind of dummy that one out. Johnston maybe should have just passed that one back instead of just try to roll it across the 6-yard box.
Papa, were you talking about the pitch or Maeda's here? We were talking about the pitch, Davey.
You could kind of make a case for both, to be honest. Nice. I like that, keep it started. We're going to need to move a bit quicker, man. There's just not enough midfield space. Like, we're...
Well, it's Dave, not Davey, but just you can call him. Apologies.
I'll call him Dilla if I have to. I'll give him the fucking Latin speak. Here's Scales.
Carl Vickers. In the wing. Yep. Just in
Good.
the wing.
Run it.
Johnston.
Good, 1-2. Johnston,
Good,
run
1-2.
it. Cross. High this time, lad. There we go. Gets it high.
Holy crap.
Maeda, good header. O'Reilly. This is what I'm talking about. He wins the ball fairly. And O'Reilly's making that point. He's like the minor touch and he goes down and it's a foul, but Maeda literally gets fucking absolutely rattled. Natural body positioning, player comes in from behind, he gets shouldered. But he throws himself in it, so like, honestly confusing as well. That's 2 calls they've got wrong in sequence. I'd love to see it. We move though. You're 28 minutes, isn't it? Oh, I mean, you said that a few minutes ago to be fair. So you're about a minute behind us then, lad. Carter Vickers.
In wing. Yep.
Nice.
In.
Oh, that is nice if he can get there, but the ball was always spinning. I respect it though. I respect it. Some good old flair, good old trick. So far, so good. It's all about keeping it calm for now. It's all about keeping it calm.
Ball is bouncing everywhere right now. People say it's as if it's a pinball machine or tennis. That looked like a bit of a handball from Livingston. And
They have held it up for something at
what's
least.
the feel?
It's a foul the other way. Are you fucking kidding me? What for?
Oh come on!
Really? They are doing the most right now. There is no shot. That's a man's arm is literally as normally positioned as it could be. Straight up handball goal. Bruh. Fair enough. Livingston get the ball back and they look for a ball forward. It's going to be headed on, to be fair. Good work, Kelly to Kelly. Although it's going to be Scott that gets battled out in the end. It's still awkward. That looked like it went out of play. The referee says no. Livingston will do their best to try and hold it up. Swung high and straight into the hands of Jonathan Hart. So that was all for nothing anyway. Let's go. Matt O'Reilly looks for the ball forward. That is a really good ball. Kuhn, how's your touch? Alright, but fucking excellent work for Oberlai, by the way. While falling over, still manages to get like a really good block on that.
That's one of those where it's credit where credit's due.
Yeah, genuinely stunning defence. Can't take anything away for that. Johnston rolls it out for Kuhn, back on the edge for Rio, kind of pips off his man there. He's done well to try and sidestep Kelly, and it's still very much awkward. Ends up with a Japanese man at the end of it all.
Nice, come on Celtic. Ball on.
Taylor,
Oh!
pipped up, still awkward, cleared away. No real danger on it. Devlin's more than happy to just kind of command these boys to hold the fort for now, so to speak. They're doing their most. Hope you're all enjoying your time in chat, lads. Hope you're all enjoying your time. Hope everyone's doing dandy. Be sure to share the stream if you want to help us out. Sean's fun rental service, I know, by the way. Hey, I mean, anything to get your brand out there, I suppose. Rogers does not look happy. Seems to be the theme of the game. Oh yeah, if any of you are new here, by the way, feel free to subscribe. You're allowed to type in chat after your sub for like a minute, so if you would like to do so, that's one way to do it. This is more of a test to see if we could add a little bit more. Thank you to the person that actually did that as I mentioned it. Probably hasn't even came through in the stream yet, so you're an actual future teller. Nice, we love it. 3 more subs for the goal for the day. Absolutely brilliant. Your scales. Carter Vickers. Not the greatest pass, but should end up in a Celtic. Yes. Call Robert accident repair. Let's go. There's another break forward for us. Scales. Kyogo. Bit better from him that. Quick exchange. You can literally just copy and paste the link. That's the easiest way to do it. Oh, there's a ball. Oh, that's a bit awkward. Kyogo's gone down. That might be something worth checking, but for now the referee says play on. Kyogo has stayed down. That's the problem. I'm not honestly too sure. I can't see that.
Are we not stopping the play?
Yeah, that's why I'm a little bit confused. Like, it looked like it was a clear bundle over situation. It should be reviewed. Kyogo's just about got. It's going to be hard to. Goes through the back of him.
That literally looks like a pen.
Does he win the ball? No, that should be a straight up penalty. He doesn't get anywhere close to the ball. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
No, right, that's a pen. That's clear as day. That shit needs to be checked immediately. If they don't VAR that, there is something real dodgy going on, because that is as clear as it fucking gets, lads. Through the back of Kyogo, doesn't touch the ball at all, gets taken down with an arm around the waist for good measure. There is about 4 offences in that one foul. If they find a way not to check that, I am honestly fucking baffled. Kyogo's doing some wobbling and they're surrounding the referee. And they've done a draw. They haven't even checked it.
No way.
Oh, right, man, they're making themselves a fuck. They're right, okay, yeah, but it's all just in our heads, right? It's all just in our heads that we get cheesed. It's not as if we don't get VAR checks, lads. It's not as if we don't get cheesed all the time. What the fuck is that? I'm sorry, that is as clear as a penalty as you can actually get, and they've somehow found a way not to check it.
Oh, that's unlucky, but
we still nearly respond by actual. I'm sorry, man. The SFA can go and fuck themselves.
And yet the SFA wonder why we complain so much, and they wonder why our manager's in the fucking stands. He's raging about it. That's his fucking why.
Look, not a single check for about 3 potential offences. It's fucking ridiculous. You've got a Rangers fan. Gaz just saying that's a joke when there's a right. He's saying there's an arm around him as well. There's a knee to the lower back. He doesn't get the ball. It's through the back of him.
No fucking way, like.
There is about 4. That is a straight up penalty, if not red card. And they've decided to just overlook it because, of course, it's the SFA. They're more than happy to do it for Rangers, man. They called it for a fucking, what was it, a handball or an elbow or some shit?
And
that was less obvious. Yeah, that was less obvious than that. But of fucking course, eh? Typical. And they've played on. Are you fucking serious, mate? This referee needs an actual, just a good fashioned right hook, left hook combo, man. What the fuck is he on? Some form of good gear, I'm telling you now, because this is something else.
Yeah, because the actually helps us out. Maeda to...
Rio, have a crack, son.
Rio.
Has a crack!
No.
Not far wide, to be fair, but again, not on target. That's the problem. Well, that's what I'm... That was a penalty, no problems at all, but for some fucking reason, we need to actually be killed. Look, someone has to have a Glock pulled on them and held at gunpoint.
Oh my god, it's
for
like
a penalty.
Inch to the right of the post.
Thank you to the person that just subscribed, but I see that it keeps going up and down, so I'm going to wait and hold off until that comes through. There we go. Literally called it as it happened. We love to see it. Very good. It was good effort for Rio, but lads, it just seems to be the common theme. If we don't fuck ourselves over, the referees will make sure that they play their part. I'm sorry, that's going to be a massive talking point, especially if Livingston hold out for something here.
Yes.
They shouldn't, realistically. We still have more than enough time to win this game 2-3-0 comfortably.
And even then, it should still be. It's probably going to be still talked about, apart from.
It should fucking be anyway, because this is about as clear as a decision. I have seen so many soft fouls given in the last few weeks. That was about as in the 80s. That would be a foul. There's about 4 offences in the one tackle alone, and yet for some fucking reason, because it's the referee. I mean, who is it?
You know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen, right, mate? After the game, Brendan's gonna get like asked what he thinks about it, and he's just gonna be like, no comment. And the reason he's gonna say no comment is because
it's like the SFA are looking for ways.
Extended.
They're looking for fucking reasons to like piss him off, so that if he goes, the referees are shite, they'll be like, oh, is that so? Banned for the Old Firm game, mate. We'll enjoy. You know what I mean? Like fucking, it's such a scummy thing. Like, we're not complaining for no reason at this point. It is genuinely stupid. Well, I don't mind the occasional weird call, man, but it's basically every fucking game. Ball sent forward. Maeda has still managed to do well. Go on.
Yes, son.
How you doing,
Well,
Kenny, my man?
offside. He didn't look offside, but okay.
Look at that prick applauding the fucking referees because your entire career's basically been forged by them, you absolute fucking moron.
Oh,
That's a penalty. I'm sorry. It's just, it doesn't touch the ball, doesn't get anywhere near the man.
The slow motion makes it worse.
Oh, I guarantee you if that happened to Rangers, everyone, every single human being would have a mate. Penalty! Red card! Get him to fuck 10 match ban! No, because it's us, it's like, nah, play on, lads. What are you talking about? I was never a foul. But I guarantee you if Livingston fall over in our box at any point, they'll get a penalty. I'll watch it happen. Carter Vickers on the break. There's a good pass if Kuhn can get there. He should do and does indeed do so. Runs in towards his man, steps inside. He's been blocked off. It's bobbled up and cleared away in the end by Livingston.
Oh, is that a free kick?
And it's fuck's sake, man. Carter Vickers is asking questions now, and honestly, I'd be asking questions too. Like, what the fuck is your payroll?
Okay, ref.
They're both pulling on each other. Carter Vickers gets pissed off and just kind of bundles him over because he's like, why is this man trying to grab me? And it's a foul for Livingston. We'll love to see it, man. It's a good vibe, this game. Jesus Christ, man. I got up early for this. I could have stayed asleep. Maeda stole it. Let's run it, boys.
Oh
That's
my god.
not running it.
That's
Fucking
terrible.
hell. Life. He's getting the kettle on and going for a smoke, yeah. You admit it was a... guys, anyone... like you could put the most blue-nosed bastard in front of the TV, and if you found a way to not say it's a penalty, fair enough. That's a whole different type of drug that you're on to say that it's not, because, again, if you compare that to other penalties that have been given for and against us this season, that is ridiculous. On so many levels, it's just ridiculous. Like, again, Rangers get a penalty when they need it to make sure that they're comfortably ahead in their game, but no, when it happens for us, like, we need it to just actually, you know, take the lead of a match. We probably would have missed it. We're not good at penalties, but we fucking should at least earn the right to have it. That's what's pissing me off.
That's proven in the game against Hulls. We had the chance to get the lead, and it was...
Yeah, and they
both of them weren't penalties, but
they were more than happy to take...
penalty, and it was terrible. You missed it.
Yeah, they're more than happy to sit there and take 4 or 5 minutes to get calls against us, but they did not even like think about stopping to check that Kyogo call, despite it being pretty fucking obvious.
So obvious, yeah. And yet the other one wasn't a penalty that we got, and that was given.
Oh, that's good. Run it, Kyogo, in space. Decides to stammer and bobble. Lad, see when you have a fucking chance, stop thinking you're Ronaldo. Hit the fucking thing. Respectfully.
That should be a foul. Okay, it gives advantage, but still.
Maeda, do something, son. Can you stop fucking faffing around now? It's getting a bit ridiculous, man. We're basically halfway through this game and I still think we're lacking a shot on target. Scales.
What happened to our urgency, lads? 3 extra minutes, by the way.
I know, that's actually a good idea, Jim. Get John Kennedy to go out and just slate the fuckers. Just call them absolute pricks and everything. Like, go ham.
3 added minutes into this first half. Skills taking forward. Maeda wide.
Here's
Get in the
Dyson.
box.
Takes a ricochet, should be a throw in, and it is. Nottingham's more than happy to just stand his ground there. Lead across, Maeda gets the touch, lays it in for Taylor, has to have a quick cross.
Oh, come on.
Lays it out for Rio instead. Here's Johnston, steps inside, it's not awkward at all. Eventually pipped and cleared away, we love to see it. Ah, this is a good crack, this one, isn't it? What the fuck is going on? And now, apparently the goalkeeper can't collect a ball. You have the entire back of your fucking... Like, there is about 4 balls behind that goal. And you had to wait for the one that went out of play. They're time wasting on the 45th minute. We know how desperate Livingston must be if they're doing this shit. I feel like they've ridden a lot of luck this game already. I'm just waiting for the bingo card to be hit, which is when we score and it will get disallowed for offside, and then the post.
Get there, get there, get there.
Run it.
Oh, come on,
Nice, Kyogo. Kyogo, still on it. Oh, good save. That's a good reflection. Oh, fuck off with your stupid reflections, you bastard. What the fuck? How did he save that? Cringe. Tomoki's managed to get it in. Johnston rolls it. Rio.
Yes. Box up.
Cross into the box. No one's there though. Headed away, I think, by Pittman in the end. Tomoki just opts to play it back into space. Here's Scales. That's not the fuck idea. It's just slack as shit, and he's opened up lanes. But Carter Vickers respectfully says, "Get out of here." Rolls it back towards Jonathan Hart. Run it, son. We still have time. A minute. Send it forward. Stop playing slow. Use half time. Punt it forward. Punt it forward. Punt it forward. Can you punt it? No, he's just waddling it. Fuck's sake, man. There's Johnston. It's the pink boots. The pink boots finds Scales. Has to go now. That's just dead as fuck again. Tomoki does his bit to win it back, and it's an advantage in a foul. They've allowed to play it on. At least we'll love to see it. Scales. Not Scales, sorry. Carter Vickers.
Give him an option, man. Come on.
Holds it in his space. There's a decent pass. If it bounces the right way, he does well to keep that. Nice, O'Reilly. Back towards him.
Well,
and
time now. Yep.
They couldn't have blown the whistle quick enough, man. Jesus Christ. Well, only way to summarise that is that the referees have basically kept Livingston in this game. Like, full on. There is no other way to describe it. What the actual fuck was that, man? Kyogo had a really good chance at the end of the half. It was a good save for the keeper. I'll give him credit where it's due. That's the first shot on target we've probably had. But when you consider the circumstance... I'm on the mighty hoops. Well, I'm not so mighty right now. I'll be fully honest with you. You'll never walk alone. But guess what? Well, I have more than enough faith. I have more than enough faith that we'll win this game. But that was a piss take.
Players rightly so already having words with the ref.
Yeah. If anyone needs want to recommend me a game to check out at half time, by the way, then you're more than welcome to do so. I'm quite content to check them out. But we'll go into the free talk screen for now. And that should kind of wrap up the first half in a nice, neat little boat. That was fucking bad, man. That was painful. Very, very painful to watch at times. Like, again, we didn't play bad.
Frustrating.
Frustrating is the word for it, man. Like, they didn't check anything. They didn't do anything correct in any way, shape or form. They could have done a lot more. Don't get me wrong, right? Celtic haven't played amazing. I think if we want to complain about the decisions, we should get whoever the third choice keeper is to make the complaint. Yeah, just get the lowest rung players. Get Rocco Vatti sit in a press conference and just absolutely roast the cunts, because it's what they deserve. Like, again, we don't shit on referees for no reason. If they do a good job, we give them credit for it. It's the same way if a keeper has a good performance, you go, well, into that keeper, he had a good performance. But if he plays shite, you go, that was a shit performance. But it's the fact that every single match that Celtic seems to have some weird thing happen to them. It's not just a once in a few game situation. It's literally every match. We should use Craig Taylor to complain. I'm sure that would work out. Last thing we would need is... Nah, look. I mean, complaining isn't the issue. It's just about putting our head down and shutting them up anyway and saying it doesn't matter what you try to do to stop us, we'll win regardless. That's what I'm hoping anyway. But, aye. I mean, Kennedy and Rogers will probably be saying to the boys at half time, look, don't worry about the scoreline right now, we're playing better. Wear a roll a fat one and get a Guinness, so we love to see it, Jim. You enjoy that, my man, you enjoy that. I've still got half of this one here, so I'm content in that regard. But hey, I mean, 50 people in here for a Sunday morning kick-off. Most people in this country at this point in time are hungover or drugged out, so well done for yous for making it on time, lads. Complaining is not hate, Clay. I know. What fucking me. Let's see if they pass any more laws like that. If you have any form of free speech whatsoever, your opinion is wrong and worth jail time. I'm like, alright, fuck it then. I'll just move. I told you, I'm more than happy to leave this country, man. It's a shithole half the time. So I like the people and I like the place. The government is shit. And just everything else about it, basically, yeah. Just the government. Nonetheless. How long has Kennedy been at Celtic? He needs to have a crack at management. He did have a crack at management. He's been an interim manager for at least 2 terms for a minimum of 6 months. I'm pretty sure he's served more than actual managers have. Aye, to be fair, that will change a whole new saying to you'll never walk alone. It's like, unless you say something wrong, in which case you're walking alone, and very much so. Get fucked. Ah well, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. We keep our faith, lads. We keep our faith. There's nothing to be upset about as of now. We still have more than enough time. You've been up since 5. Oh, I give you respect for that, Jim, my man. The crossing's been fucking poor. Yeah, true that, man. True that. That's the thing, Shuto. We tighten up a couple of things in the offensive end. Like, the big thing for me, we just weren't getting shots on target, and the one time that we did, the keeper was forced to make a really good save. So, do more of that. Force the ball central, and instead of taking a stupid side, 3rd, 4th, 5th touch, take 1 touch to set yourself and shoot. Because when we do that, we're a much more effective team. It's all well and good playing the quick counter-attacking game if you are going to actually play the quick counter-attacking game, and when you get the ball into the box, you just shoot. But we're, for whatever reason, on more occasions than not, getting the ball and then prancing around, and you've seen it with Maeda and Kun on the edge of the box. They'll run around rather than just go outside and cross, because they're afraid to cross for whatever reason. I get Kyogo's small, but there are bodies running into that box at any given point in time, and there's always going to be that one chance that the ball goes over every defender's head and it could land at the back post. We've scored a couple of goals like that this season already from the exact same scenario. So it's not as if crosses don't work, it's just that I don't think they're being utilised the right way. That's the kind of issue I have. I feel like if we fixed that, we should be fine. Everything should work out as intended, but it's all circumstantial at this point. I mean, right now it's 0-0, we can kind of shake it off, it is what it is. But if it's still the same at the end of this 90 minutes, then it's a very different type of feeling. Because it's all well and good now, but again, we've had a lot go against us. The referee, for whatever reason, does not seem to think that we're worthy of fouls. I think we've been given 2 or 3, but anytime Livingston has fell over, it's an immediate foul. Well, I'm surprised he's not found a way to red card this yet. That's the only thing he's not done to try and Jesus. And then we get an absolute clear and obvious foul that Kyogo, like, again, hands all over him, knee to the back, gets dragged down, there's no contact on the ball. No VAR check for that, apparently. But I guarantee you, if that was the other way around, if Livingston had went down, they would have fucking spent 10-15 minutes staring at that until they'd found a way to give it. So, again, consistency. It just seems to be the theme. Every single fucking match is different, because they were more than happy to go and check VAR for every other decision this week until that specific call. It's not as if we have to play like defending champions right now either, though. Robert, that's my counterpoint. It's not as if Livingston have done anything on offence. Like, they've sat in for the entire time. They've broken forward on very minimal occasions. Chris Boyd saying, yeah, I mean, it's Chris Boyd, what the fuck do you expect me to say? For World Man, it's kind of his thing. He wouldn't be getting paid his peanuts if he was, you know, actually normal. I think the boys spent too much fucking time in Govan, man. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter. I mean, if that happened to Rangers, I would go, that's a clear and obvious penalty. And I have done that before with much less vibrant calls. But that's clear and obvious. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Even if he gets a touch on the ball, there's still about fucking 3 or 4 things wrong with it. So, hey, I mean, everyone has their tastes, I guess. Well, we've got a little bit of time, so not so bad on that front. And I think most of the people that are in are actually already subscribed, so we do appreciate that, lads. We do love the return rate. And just checking a little stat thing there, look, more than 60% are subbed, so that's very cool actually. Means that a good amount of you stick around, so that's very kind. Thank you for anyone that's kind of been here since the start. We love that. We're slowly making our way to 1250 by the end of the season. That's the end of season goal. So any help towards that would be very much appreciated, boys. If he hasn't glued, then maybe he should be. I mean, maybe it would make his commentary a bit more interesting. You know, if he's sitting there like, oh aye, that's totally no Phil. You talking about Pullet scratching his nose, like getting the blood gunks out. No, that's what I'm saying. It's just as stupid as fuck, guys. At least you got to like take the penalty. You know what I mean? You had to like you got all that shit. Like you were allowed to kind of be there to take it. We don't even get that. That's my problem. Like Rangers would still get the call, guys. Like that's what I'm saying. We have not, because it's us for whatever reason. They just seem to think, fuck it, they'll score anyway, right?
I'm back. I was away grabbing stuff for, you know, half time.
That's fine, my man. That's more than fine. Every time Boyd opens his mouth, I just want something to happen. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like he's there for a reason, right? He's there to play devil's advocate. It's just what he does. We appreciate that, Jim. Live start update, 24 likes, we love that. Well, if we can hit 30 and then by the end of the stream, very cool. We've got a couple of shares as well, which is always nice, so thank you for that as well. Again, it's always early kick-offs. I'd never expect like pure high number counts. It's usually like 3 PM or the 8 PM kick-offs that usually bring in a lot because you've got the fellas from North America and stuff, but a couple of them are actually still in here today though. Some of them have actually managed to somehow like stay awake. So again, you've got Chateau who's somehow awake at like what fucking at this point in time, what 6, 7 in the morning. Not exactly the greatest Easter celebration as of yet. We still have a little bit to do. $8 AM, Jesus Christ, well there you go then. But you've been here for the past like hour, so yeah, I mean I went to bed at 7 in the morning roughly. You know what I mean? Like I slept for a couple of hours, got up, I'm going to do this, and then as soon as it's over, I'm going to go get some food and then try and nap for a little bit longer. Because fuck being awake for this, man, especially if we somehow manage to lose. But I have faith, I've got enough belief in us to get the job done, we just have to do it. There is no other option, we can't afford to fail. But how's everyone's Easter going? Is everyone enjoying themselves? Did you get eggs or anything like that? I didn't.
I got one.
How the fuck? I mean, yeah. To be fair, that's you have that.
But to be fair, I only asked for one.
Ah, well, I mean, again, that's just a lot of things. Don't forget, chocolate eggs will be on sale soon.
I'm one of those that don't care. I'm one of those that don't care much for chocolate. Like yes, I like chocolate and I eat it, but if it came to a choice between like chocolate and say crisps or something, I'd choose crisps.
I don't necessarily disagree with that either, to be honest with you. Most of my shit over there is just potato chip. You have your PC stripped to clean. I did that like a week or two ago. Still a shite thing. It's still it's still old as balls, but it does the job. Ugh, itch. Yeah, I have a giant ass bag of mini eggs. I suppose that suffices, but I bought them for myself for that specific reason. I don't like how they're showing that penalty call over and over again.
Over and over and over again?
Like, it doesn't change anything every time. Like, if anything, it just gets worse. Man, Chris Boyd just looks like he showed up there like 10 minutes late, you know what I mean? Like, sorry lads, I couldn't be arsed turning up in a suit today.
It's like, what am I doing here?
It's like, mate, I just staggered off the bus. What the fuck is this, man? It's like, I wasn't even meant to be in commentary today. I just woke up here. A desert island vending machine with crisps. I would live very comfortably on that island if there was just a vending machine with crisps. Oh, bless me. Bless me. Try my best not to die here. I'm in the starting stages of a cold. But we move. We move. They're rubbing our noses in it. Yeah, they're making us suffer through our silence. There's Roger standing in the side of the crowd. Looking like he's got a lot of character. What the fuck?
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, man. I thought that was like a fire for a half second. It's just the...
A fine coming our way? Oh my god.
Oh my god. It's like the Joker's just gassed the entire East stand.
Look at Joan.
Oh, you know there's going to be some hard pictures.
Yep.
There are going to be some hard ass pictures. Let's go, man. It literally looks like Celtic are officially taking over Livingston. That's the kindest way to put it. Holy shit.
I have no doubt though, because it's like that the Cavs probably going to be delayed.
Oh yeah, the cream eggs. I have like the cream egg bar thing. They're really good. Livy players are just getting some warm-ups in before the second half starts. There's a referee being asked if he can red card the fans for some reason. Like, can we VAR that, lads? Can we give them a red card? You know, when this second half kicks off, there's going to be a point in time where we probably won't be able to tell you what's going on because there will just be smoke. Like, it generally looks like someone's put like the fucking Modern Warfare like toxic filter.
Tear gas?
Yeah, genuinely, it's like you've just ran through tear gas. But nonetheless, I suppose the second half's about to get underway, so we'll switch back to the main screen, the PC game screen. There we go. It will kick off when it kicks off, my boys. But we have got underway here. Straight away, Celtic are looking to defend, and Livy throw it in towards space. It's going to be popped up and away. Gentle reminder of the score is still 0-0, so we will have to play. The boys have got another banner up, or at least they were just taking it down there. I couldn't really even see where it is. You can only get them in Easter. Oh my god. That's dumb as shit. Cream eggs are brilliant all year round. What you rip? Well, from the throw-in, we clear it forward. Great touch for Kyogo, and he's on the run straight away, and he's getting pulled. This motherfucker should have already been sent off, and he still has the audacity to get raging for full-on pulling an arm. Devlin has a yellow card brandished finally, man. The motherfucker should have been sent off in the first half. Kyogo was clean through, had no problems at all, and just decided, fuck it, man. I'll just absolutely drag him down to the ground. I would have just planted the head in the Devlin top. Aye, for real. Oh god, we love that, Harry. Jesus Christ. Sent into the box. It's what the fuck, Maeda could have stuck a leg out there realistically, opted not to in the end. It's a goal kick for Livingston. Or is it a corner? I'm not honestly sure. Looks like it's a... Yeah, it's a... Oh, I think it was hanging for offside anyway, even if he did get to it. I was wondering why Carter Lickers didn't throw a leg in. Interesting. A little bit end-to-end to start the second half, I love it. Caramel legs are better. I don't necessarily agree nor disagree, I think it just depends. Yeah, they're just too sweet for me. Let's start talking about candy, let's start talking about the good old-fashioned sport of soccer. Let's go, run it forward, Iwata gets into space. Here's Kuhn, steps past his man beautifully, brilliant ball past Kelly as well. Johnston's going to dink it, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Seems to be a theme, the crossing once again. A little bit better, because at least they didn't go out to play. Like, I mean, we take those, I guess. Sent forward. Let's see where this one goes. Just comfortably out. Should just be a Celtic throw-in. Yes. Fair enough, Jim. Fair enough. Well, Livingston still remain virtually unchanged. So does Celtic. There's no changes on either end. You can see that comfortably. Here's Nicholas running forward. Let's run it, man. Goes for the cutter pass in behind. It's a little awkward. The goalkeepers just came out and claimed his man there. But they're back up and set up to defend it again. Here's what's out on the edge of the area. Played up high. It's awkward. No one's really deciding what they want to do with it. That's good for Kuhn though, nice stuff. There's space. Here's it in, bounces, still up, awkward. Why is this bouncing around? It's still, Rio takes a bounce, it's spilled in, it's in the back of the net. It's going to be an own goal, I think. Yeah. But we get a breakthrough. Rio got the last touch. Rio gets himself involved in the fucking play and puts it in the back of the net. I don't think it's definitely the ugliest goal we've seen in a while. But it doesn't matter how it goes in, it's just that it does. Celtic have the lead. That is piss poor from Kelly to lose the ball. Kuhn steals it back brilliantly, pips into space. Kyogo kind of misfires, it bobbles around a little bit. Rio just kind of fires a shot off, and it cannons back off of him. Oh, that is luck, but we love it. Oh, that is so good. We deserved that. Honestly, that's God smiling down on us, man. That's God smiling down on us right there. Yes. The miscommunication from Livingston at the back was very much there to see as well. But it's been there the whole game. We just had to get it in centrally. So I mean, it's the worst goal we'll see in a long time, but Celtic have the lead 1-0. We kick on now, boys. Grab a second. Livingston are on the forward breaker straight away, though. Tapped in behind. There could be a steal. Runs it forward. And we're on the move for a potential second straight away. Maeda's on the chase. Referee must be fizzing out. Oh, that's brilliant for Dyson. Go on again. Steps inside. Cuts it across. Bounces. He's still there. Goes down. Referee says nothing. No penalty? Okay. Chris Boyd's face must be a picture. It looks like it deflected off a hand as well, but alright, nothing can be done about that. But Nah, there's no penalty call in there.
Down
Would be
too
a bit,
easily.
a little bit too easy. I'd say let's say that's fair enough. Oh, we've won the ball back straight away from. Oh, that's brilliant, Faye Nicholas Kuhn. Run it forward, son. The German's in the box.
Real on the box.
Whipped across.
Oh.
Keogh goes there. It's a spout still. Oh, he's dinked it too high. We should have had a second there. He's played out. Still opportunities. Taylor. In for Rio. Good sidestep. Rio shoots. Bounces up. There's shouts for a handball, but I don't think there's anything in it. Way too close.
Flag is off offside.
And they've decided to flag it off for offside eventually. Jesus Christ. How you doing, James? Nice to see you, mate. I hope you're grand as well.
So much already happening within the first 5 minutes.
Oh, much more hectic start to the second half, but we'll absolutely take it. Here's that goal in slow motion again. Good body. Oh, Cannon's half up. Yeah, it's going to be an own goal for Livingston. I thought it came off Rio. Yes. We are that good that we make other teams score for us. Efficiency.
I think that's like 3 times in this game as well that Kyogo's had a fucking fresh air swipe.
I know, by the way, like, he's getting ridiculous with that shit now. Like, it's not always going to be a volley. Kyogo had to into the ground next time. I think one of the Kellys is down with cramp. So I'll have a little break and play. Hope you're all doing very well. If you would like to, please subscribe. It helps the channel out. We're trying to push towards 1250, so any help is appreciated. Aye, there comes a time where we all look like melted candles, mate. We all start to sag eventually. Good to see the Celtic fans in fine voice though, we always appreciate that. Just getting the boy off the park now. So far so good, boys, so far so good. They're going to be making a change. And there is, Bradley is off, they're going to bring on Daniel Mackay. So it's an attacking switch, which is a bit unique, but Mackay's more of a central midfielder, so it's going to be a flat back 3, I think. It's more of a 4-3-3 that Livingston will play with going forward. Should be interesting. Mackay has a good track record against Celtic, has an assist against us. There's a bounce up, awkward, takes a weird bobble. I appreciate that, Robert. Oh, there's a half chance for Livingston. That's probably the best they've done the entire match. And it was not even a slight threat. Yes, more of that please. Scales. To Carter Vickers, let's see if we can do a little bit more. Like I said, it's never comfortable at 1-0. Ideally we want a second, just to quell any nerves. Played forward for Kyogo. Great take, he's been taken down again. That might be a card. But in fairness, Oberlai did just stand his ground, so I'm not too sure. Oh, come on, Phil. Yeah, just leaves a leg hanging. Oh, we played it quick. I thought we would have tried to cross it in. Nonetheless, I guess we're moving it. Kuhn's dancing around with his defensive partner here. Johnston. Oh, it's taking a bobble, still in space. Livingston's just about get it clear again. They're getting a bit scrappy with it now. You're still in the injured player. Yes. Let's go. Rio spreads it out. It's good. I mean, he has been a very big influence in the game today, Rio, man. Absolutely brilliant stuff for him so far. Carter Vickers basically playing as a central attacking midfielder, but he's done the worst thing you can do in that position and give the ball away. Here come Livingston. They get taken down. The referee for once doesn't blow for a foul. I've made my opinions on Rodgers abundantly clear, guys. I don't need to touch on it any more than I already have. Oh my god, Kyogo nearly steals it from Oberlai. Scales. Good takedown, could move it forward. Nah, the best way to describe him is that he just looks waterlogged. You know what I mean? Kyogo. That's good for Rio. Steps past his man. That could work out for us. Here's a good chance. Edge of the area. Couldn't. Good shot. Good save. That's a second big stop for the Livi goalkeeper to give him credit. Strong hand to palm it over the bar. Good work for the German to get into the box to get the shot initially. Steps past his man once again. Just fires a real good near. That's a stunning save actually. Jesus Christ, that angle really makes it better. Good stuff for George. We do have a chance to swing it in from the set piece though. Good corner opportunity. There is a chance and it's straight into the hands of the goalkeeper again. Seems to be the only player that's awake for Livingston at the moment. We could send it forward and we'll look for someone on the right hand side that's just going to bounce clean out. Well, I mean, it should have if Taylor left it, but he decided to head it on. So Livingston have a throw. It's getting to the point where you maybe consider making a change or two. I feel like Kyogo might be the more sensible switch. Bring on Ida, I'd say. Just so there's more physicality in the box. Well, they've got Oberlin that up corner. Although I was going to say corner, I shouldn't say. It's a long throw in just from beside the corner flag, so they'll throw this as high in as possible. There we go. Headed up. Livingston are on the chase for it. Doesn't quite work out for them. Although they've got it into the box, they've don't know why the guy went down there. It's either he just tripped over the ball.
Slipped.
Yeah, I think it might have just looked like he slipped. And now here comes Celtic. There is a massive break down that right hand side. Here we go. Played into space, kind of bobbled up. It should be minimal ads. I put minimal ads on for a reason, my man. It should be like one every half an hour at most. If there's any more than that, then YouTube's ripping the piss respectfully. But I don't make that much money for ads. I don't turn on donations or anything like that, so it's the minimum amount I make for this. It's usually about $1 or $2 a stream. So throw into the box, that's a good take and touch. Well, there's a whip shot and straight into the hands of George again. He's getting a lot more involved in the play than he was over recent games. Besides Crowtails, I don't do this shit for money. I do it for more or less kind of like a hobby. Like I said, it keeps me in the loop, it keeps me focused, gives me something to do in the weekends. I don't mind it at all. Best thing you can do to help me out is to subscribe. That's all. You can skip the ads, don't give a shit. I really do not. Ball into the box for Livingston, it's a half chance. I mean,
As asks a question directed at Caucasian, win or lose the league, does Brendan Gore stay?
already kind of touched on it a million and one times. I've made this clear. Yeah, I've made this clear a million and one times.
I was going to say, yeah, you said it from the beginning.
Yeah, like there was a video on my channel dating back to August of last year where I was like, he won't walk out and he needs to fuck off in the summer.
Yes.
I was very much on board if this wasn't going to work from the beginning anyway, so call it fortune telling, but I just know football a little bit better than some other people. That's a good ball into the box. Rio's going to steal it back. Johnston, good feet. Pipped in behind, nice. We'll just keep hold of it. Good work for O'Reilly. It's a bit awkward. Played in behind. Ooh, he's still got it. Still got it. Good feet for him. Still got it. Has a crack and it bounces away eventually. Should have maybe considered a pass at some point now.
Okay, Flash.
To be fair, my plan's to do it. See at the end of this season, but that's kind of when I'll consider turning it on and give it like an actual full season run out because I only got verified in November.
Did you get any egg scars?
Fucking hope so, man. He is a boy, like, I mean, he is a wee one, so he should have an egg or so. I'd hope so. I'd be a bit shit if he doesn't. Yeah, Livi have just barely done anything this half, unfortunately. I mean, kind of expected. They're doing the exact same as what they were doing in the first half, and Rio's just. Every time someone goes in hard on Rio, I'm terrified in case he stays down. Jesus, that could have been bad.
Yeah, please no more real injuries this season.
The last thing I want is to see him at the deck, respectfully, man.
He's been out for like, what, half a season?
Roughly. Well, it's a half chance for Livingston, about 45, 50-ish yards. It's definitely in swinging territory, so the Celtic defenders will have to be switched on. And there it is, in swinger, it is high up, and it still ends up in Livingston possession. But the ball back in was nowhere near good enough, and it's just going to be a simple Celtic goal kick. Joe Hart nearly tripped over a bag there, no way. That would have been a fucking injury and a half, by the way. That would have been sad as shit. Joe Hart injured by a Tesco bag. Let's go. Scales rolls it into space. Here's Carter Vickers. Let's see if we can run it and do something a bit better here.
It'd be a Soyun, but it would almost be as funny as the Hibs players yesterday. Kicks off one, kicks one right in the face and it deflects right into the other.
It was the fucking Hibs admin that made me laugh. It was like, who had 20 minutes? That was just like, bro, that man's getting sacked, but that is a great worthy final tweet, you know what I mean? Like, you know, he was like seething when he was typing that out.
Yes.
Well, Livingston have a sort of half chance. They haven't done too much this game.
Kind
But
of
if they hang in
a
there,
bit, but that's what you'd expect.
yeah, like that's the thing. Like they're just kind of steady in their own ship, so to speak, and trying to save their energy for a final crack. That was a fucking wild pass. Carter Vickers, maybe he was just saying to him, "Hey man, you need the exercise. Go on a chase." Here's Hot. Out towards Liam Scales. There could be some movement here. Nice from Carter. Just keep it steady. Nice. Scales. The Irishman takes a lunge forward. Let's see where he goes with it. Out towards the left hand side. Here's Dyson. Maera plays it short. Good take. Rio. Rolled out towards Wata just about. Gets the pass away in time before the press was there. Carter Vickers has it in the end. And he's just going to roll it out towards Nicholas Kuhn. That's a good ball. Could work out. Johnston tries to go for the cutter pass. It still should be. That might be a full advantage play. I like that for the referee. Steps inside. Another chance for us. Although again, just one too many touches in the box. Remember how I said at half time we need to just take a touch and shoot. We're doing the old fucking spiel again where we take one too many touches. Respectfully, stop.
Ronaldo coming on.
Well, yeah,
That's fair.
yeah, just make sure that he doesn't get injured or anything like that. Makes sense. You make sure that he's fit for the Rangers game. I'll love to see it. Rio's coming off. At least he was very heavily involved in the first goal. Hopefully the first of many from his return. That's what we love to see. But he's off. But it's going to be the Portuguese man that's on, Paulo Bernardo, for Rio Atati. That's the change. Let's see if the Great 28 can do it.
I wonder
very
if
much hope
Bernardo
so.
starts next week. I doubt it though.
Nah, it's more. I think it's just to give Rio some fitness minutes, like actual in-game minutes to.
Oh no,
see he's fit.
I mean Bernardo instead of Tomoki.
Nah, Tomoki's
Nah.
there for a reason.
I guess that's just me though, because I'm like more attacking.
Well, I just realised that, yeah, Jim, that's either East Sudan or Kuwait. I'm not too sure what one, but it's either one of those territories. I don't know if there is a Palestine flag thing for on YouTube though. I think that might be why. It's the closest thing to it. It's got the colours, so it counts. Long ball forward, Kyogo. That was actually a really good pass back, to be honest. There it is, the advertisement for Rangers v Celtic next Sunday, the big one.
and then straight after the Liverpool and
Man
straight
United v
after, sorry, the
Liverpool.
Celtic and Rangers game, you've got Liverpool, Man U.
Fortunately, we'll be getting a long way up until 2:30. Here's a break for Livingston, although that was a heavy touch, so we'll just pip them out. That's awkward as fuck, though. Oh my god.
The chances are, Chief, I'll be watching both games with you. I'm hoping we get a revenge. No offence, Virtual.
That's a good pass back. I'm happy that I get a full week, man, that I don't have to do like a midweek match or anything. It's quite good. I can actually just take the whole 7...
Enjoy yourself.
The whole 7 days. It's been a pretty busy week, so...
So you need your time to relax. Exactly.
Well, I have a problem with all gym, my man. Not at all. Road across for Carter Vickers, let's see where we go with it. Come on. A second would be ideal here, boys. We know what happens when we let teams hang in it. Just remember the Kelly game. Remember the Kelly game.
Go forward a tiny bit. Oh, Liam. Be positive and go like a tiny bit more forward, bud.
We'll love to see it. It's going to be confusing. It's going to be a confusing time next weekend. Aye, for real. Oh, give me a second. You okay? Sorry, I'm going to go back to Sorry, I just had to check up on something, make sure that we're good. Right, we're back in. Here's Johnston.
Celtic and I followed him. Home and away onto victory.
Come on, boys, run it.
Oh, that's okay.
Could have been a little bit better, Livingston. We'll just keep it contained. Good touch for Nicholas, though.
What a ball!
Kyogo! How the hell did he not get the second? But George just had a genuinely really good game. Oh. How the fuck did he save that? It's a real good glove to it. A real good glove to it. I know, like, that's twice he's done one of those like low right hand tip stops. Corner kick. Awkward. I think it should be another corner. It is, yeah. I think it might have cannoned off the back of Devlin. So we should have another crack at this. There's Matthias O'Reilly again, although Coons came short for this one, so still go near post. That's flicked up. Not the greatest touch, but still could. Oh, that's a great pass though. O'Reilly rolls it back. We should just go for a cross here. Stop trying to play too clever. This is what I'm talking about, lads. Just cross the ball. Stop trying to be too fancy. They get the ball in eventually. There's a half chance. Rolled across the floor. They'll just try to do too much. It just seems to be their theme.
Yep. Play it back to Liam. Nice calm and composed. There you go, big man.
Next time they get onto the ball, they just should realistically take a touch, hit it.
I'm gonna guess that Adam Ider is gonna come on for Kyogo. That usually happens, and then
good ball.
Maybe Yang for Dyson.
I'd imagine so. Maybe Yang would come on for Kuhn actually, to be honest. Because Maeda's not really looking like he's out of energy, but Kuhn looks a little bit more leggy towards the end of the second half. Happy Easter to you as well, CFC mate. I hope you're having a belt of yourself, my man. You enjoy yourself. Hey, it's the colours that count, mate. We know what it stands for. Oh, that's probably. I just looked up and realised there was a foul on someone. I think Brandon's going down. Was it a foul? I honestly just totally missed it.
Yeah, it was a foul. Their keeper, by the way, has been fantastic.
Genuinely.
And God knows how it's only 1-0. He's a big reason, but even though he's been a big reason, it's
well, there are the changes.
Says there should still be more.
Kun and Kyogo have left the park. It's the changes we were sort of expecting. Yang has came on for Kun. I kind of called that one, and Ida is on for Kyogo as well. I said that at the start of the second half. They're the right changes. They're the ones we need. Yang has a bit more offensive powerhouse and he can cross the ball a lot better than Kun can. And Ida's the perfect hold-up player for this type of situation if you want to see a game out. So I don't mind those changes. Not at all. It still allows my Ida to run free and he has an absolute engine as well. I like he's getting some applause.
I kind of agree with folk that he's a Patrick Roberts from Glicker-like.
To be fair, yeah. Like that's the thing. Like not many, like think. Oh, that's a good steal actually.
Oh,
good
well,
fucking steal this way. Still running, still going. Paolo, brilliant ball in, laid off towards the Portuguese man. Has a crack. Oh, that's a belter. Right, we said we needed a belter a goal. That's the one that kills it dead. The Portuguese man pops it into the corner. Absolute p-roller of a shot. But it's a well-placed one. We fucking love that. Brilliant build-up play. To steal it back first of all. To steal that back first of all. What a move for Paulo Bernardo. And that might just make his case to get a start. Rio might have had a good game, but Paulo's just came on and said, fuck you and everything you stand for, brother. I'm just going to take the ball and walks through them. Brilliant layoff pass again. That's what Tomoki can do well. O'Reilly, brilliant hold up, lays the ball back to him as square as day. Lovely take as well. And like I said, no fancy shit, just take a touch, set yourself, hit it. That's what we needed to do. That's what we did. Celtic 2, Livingston 0. We're on for the 3-0, boys. I swear to God, the bookmakers hate me.
I said too.
It takes a little nick off of Oberlai as well, to be fair. It takes it just out of the reach of George, so we take that. Livingston are going to make some changes because they realise this game is basically dead. So Holt is off, Anderson is on. Let's get another 3, boys. That would be ideal. Nah, just the one will do me quite happily, you know. Cam 3-0 win away from home. Can't complain at that. That's a good day's work by any standard. And we have been comfortably the better team. This hasn't been even close. It's a good tee-up match for next week, especially if we can get some of the subs on to have a couple of cracks, get some goals in. Here's a run for it. Another 4-0 for you a bit. You want another 2? Alright then, I guess we're wanting another 2. But I have like a 70% prediction record so far. Like I've been pretty good with them this season. Yes, sir. Kennedy just commanding his line. Let's see where we go. This one, Livingston has it. That was actually very nice for Devlin to like shimmy past that, but it didn't work out. We've got it back and we can move forward. Fair enough, Robert, fair enough.
Game it back, first time.
We'll have set people for... Oh, that's a good palm away for George again. He's genuinely the only player worth giving any sort of mention to. We will score nil from... you said that last time and what happened? You lost. Celtic are just different gravy whenever we play Rangers. It's like the only time we actually switch on. The Gazprom derby. It's played out towards Johnston. I just realised, why the fuck is Johnston at left back for temporarily? I guess that's just a thing. There we go, the funneled up positions around. Here's Awata, Paolo. Played into space, so it could be a run on here. Taylor goes short. Maeda on the edge of the area, goes inside, good feet, plays it short, lovely 1-2, edge of the area again. O'Reilly, it doesn't necessarily work out as intended, still in the area though. Damage can be done. I'm entitled to enjoy myself. Chances are at the end of the season I'll be very, very sad. Allow me to have my fun while I can. Here's Carter Vickers. Scales. Good pass, really good pass, lovely hold up touch. It's just going to be a bit of a 50 here. A few shot pulls, but he still holds up brilliantly. Absolutely stunning stuff. Awata. Tomoki just opts to play it short, rolls it into space. O'Reilly, that's a bit of a loose ball, but does make it there. Maeda. Still has it, could run it any space. Played back short again, there could be movement here, 1-2. It should have been a 1-2, but he opts to decide to do it with the other player instead. Bernardo back to Maeda, goes short back to the Portugueseman. He's certainly getting a lot of touches for a substitute, and there's a real good ball forward for Livingston, but immediately just one back and we'll let the advantage be played out. And the guy, literally, the referee has his arms out until the fucking ball is like impossible not to touch, so they can give a foul. I love that. I love the player stayed down there.
Guys, that's why I was saying you'd know what I was talking about if you'd seen it. Because that doesn't take effect until next year. I also gave my opinion on it. So, you know, if you're interested.
Damn right, Jim. Damn right. Well, there's a little break in play where this fella receives some treatment. So, I guess there's that. Let the sports physios do their thing.
Remember, if you haven't already, to subscribe to Kazun, get him to the goal, and if you haven't already, like the stream as well, helps him out.
I ain't too fussed by most things, but we can grab 2 more subscribers. I think that's what we need, 2 more anyway, for the goal for today. But again, this is an early kick-off weekend game where most people are either hungover or dead, so I'm not expecting the usual kind of.
Or in this case, there's a third option. They could be out for Easter with their kids.
Oh,
Egg hunting.
There you go. Exactly. That's my only request for you today, boys. Enjoy your Easters. Just go into Google and type up Palestine flag emoji. It comes up, copy, paste. Problem solved. Carter Vickers. Let's see where it goes with it. Let's see where it goes. Could roll it out towards the right hand side. Does indeed do so. Skips past his man. Could go for a cut back. Does. Plays it short. There's nice 1-2 football there, though that touch from Yang's a little heavy. Bundles his man over. That will probably be a foul. Just a little bit too eager to get involved in the play there. Can't fault it. No real problems on the eagerness front. It looks like they're making a defensive change by the size of that fella, because holy shit, the size of him. Yeah, it's going to be Stephen Kelly off for Curtis Guthrie. Can't say it's a guy that I've seen a lot of, admittedly, so that is what it is in that sense, I guess. But guess we'll see what he can do in the 10 or so minutes that he's on. But unless there's a real upset on the cards, I don't see us giving the game away here. 2 goals to the good, and they've barely done anything this half. Although as soon as I say that, Bernardo's just giving the ball away. Livingston have the ball on the edge of the area, but Scales just about does enough. They have a half pop from the edge of the area, but blocked again by Scales. Maeda kind of gets blocked off by that Guthrie fella that just came on. Good hold up play, just about keeps it stable. Roll towards the left. They're looking for options in behind, up towards Mackay. It's a good touch. He actually does really well to hold up. Rolled in towards space. He can do something with it. There's a half crack, and Hart's more than happy to just let that trundle on by past the net. Oh, she's away with. Oh, that's good. At least she gets a day out of it, you know what I mean, guys? And you get to enjoy some Easter football. What's not to love? Played out towards the right hand side. Here's Jan, good step across. Just about keeps his feet stable there. It could have been a lot worse. Scaldini, let's run it, my man. There he is. Gets any space again. Doesn't quite find who he needs to though. Back to Liam. Where's the Irish fella gonna go? Run it forward, my boy. Does indeed do so. Here he is. Maeda, back to Scales. Back to Maeda. Lovely touch. Opens it up. Maybe there was an opportunity for Iwata to have a crack, but he leaves it for O'Reilly to have one instead. Obalai ends up putting it as far clear as he can get it, and it's just a bit of an awkward touch again from that Guthrie fellow. Rolled across. Kind of spitched into his space there.
Whoops.
Oops.
Don't know what happened there.
Can't see shit right now. We love to see it. I do have the stream on this side to be fair. I've one that's like 30 seconds behind, but never mind.
There you go. Don't know what happened there, lads.
We're good, we're good, we're good. Carter Vickers. We'll just keep it on the floor and stable from this point. Here's Tomoki. Has a lot of time. They seem to be sitting in a lot deeper now. Sidestep, still got it. Goes through. That's surely a goal here, lads. It's a good shot. It's spilled in, and it's a very calm finish from who else but my fucking boy, my son, my pride and joy, Matthias goddamn motherfucking O'Reilly. It's him again, boys. Yes, sir. Oh, he is good. He is good. He is so fucking good. That was way too calm. He actually just P-rolls it again. He's like, fuck it, man. Bernardo can do it, so can I. And again, George gets a hand to it. Fair play to him, but he just doesn't have that strong of a wrist. Just can't really do enough to palm it away. And it's game, set and match, boys. My prediction seems to be on 3-0 Celtic. We love to see it. Oh.
With how good he's been, he'll be disappointed in himself, the goalkeeper.
Damn right, to be honest. He's had a good game, George. You can't take anything away from him, but we've just had a much more comfortable second half. That might be a foul for Livingston, I'm not too sure. He stayed down. It looked like a foul, I'll be honest, but it might have picked the ball back from underneath him. We can go forward instead. Here's Iwata, who's certainly came alive in the second half, by the way. He's really woken up. Almost goal for the 4. Aye, well, kind of hoping for CFC's sake. Was it not Bernardo? It was not Bernardo at all, mate. It was O'Reilly that scored that one. Bernardo scored the last one.
Just scored there, but yeah, Bernardo scored the first one in the second half.
So far, so good from us, boys. That's all we can say. Kind of what I expected. Just a calm, clean, composed performance before the inevitable carnage that is next week. We wanted safe and stability. We got that. I'm more than happy with how we played so far. Casual as you get, absolutely. Told you, boys, it was a tale of two halves. Said it at half time. Get that little team talk over the way and lads, do the same things, and eventually it will just, floodgates will open. And it means they can put that stupid race for the title placard up. And it's just mostly Rangers games. I'll be surprised. Sky Sports, I'll be surprised. Well, Forrest is getting warmed up to come on. I think he'll just give Maeda a couple minutes rest. Which I don't necessarily mind. I think that's okay. But why bring him on with 5 minutes to go? I'm still looking up unmedicated. He needs his omeprazole. He looks unstable. Let's go. His stomach looks upset. To be fair, Malice would be thought he's going to get sacked, let's be honest. That's good for Yang. I don't know if he's offside there, but we've played it on for now. Ball is into the box. It's awkward for Livingston. They do get it clear. Obalai gets it away. And they've given the foul instead of just letting us run on, which is fair enough because Taylor's down holding his face. Which means there should be a booking. right? There should be a straight yellow if they stop the play outright. How bad was the foul? Oh. Okay, with respect to Taylor, he was looking for that one. Jesus Christ, lad. Not exactly what you want to see from your team when you're 3-0 up. I don't think falling over for a foul is exactly the greatest thing ever, but nonetheless, I guess, set piece chance for about 35 yards out. If Ida hits it in for top bins, then I'll take back everything I said there. No, respectfully, skip the fucking ads. Skip prevented them this time. Well, the final two changes is going to be Forrest and Kelly. So Kelly's on for Matthias O'Reilly. Boy, deserves a lot of credit. Absolutely brilliant performance. And Maeda is coming off for James Forrest. That will be the two last changes. Hopefully the ones that just see this game out. Nothing too difficult to do. You know, a 3-0 up. If they find a way to fuck it, then I'll literally kill myself live on stream. I'm being very confident in that statement, you know what I mean? But we do have an opportunity to potentially make it 4, so CFC, hold your nerve my man, it could be on. Oh, that's a belter of a hit, to be fair. It was not a bad crack for either. He's working on diving for next weekend. Motherfucker, yous are already the gold medal specialists in that department, mate. We would only ever take silver there. But it also rhymes with silverware, which we always have more of. We love to see it. Let's go. Good chance with Forrest for a last minute goal. It would be vibes, to be fair. Having the old guard just see the game out. I appreciate that a lot, James. Thank you very much, mate. It's very kind. Ball's rolled into space. We got a couple of minutes and then whatever's left of additional time. I think I'll be live until about 2:15, roughly. Probably a bit earlier, I might end it, I'm not too sure, because I do need to go and eat at some stage. But to anyone that's been here most of the time, thank you very much for doing so. Last call if you want to subscribe. If you have your public sub settings on, you have a little animation that plays for your name when you subscribe and you get a little shout out, so very much appreciated if you could do so. Oh, there's a big chance for 4. What the fuck did you say? Oh, he should have just shot. This is what I'm talking about. Take a touch and hit it, lad. Could have been 4 there. Really, genuinely should have been. Played short. Could be a run on. Nice. Oh, there is a real opportunity. There is a shot. Good save. Real good save for George. You have a lot of updates to get done on your PC. Yes. We appreciate that, Jim, mate. We'd absolutely love to see that. Thank you very much, my man. Played shot. Let's see if we can do anything with that. There might be another opportunity for a cross in here, but I mean, the seagulls are swooping. Usually the vultures are circling, but today it's the seagulls in Livingston. God damn. Good ball into space. There could be another opportunity here. It goes near post, and I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a corner kick. I think Devlin got there first. That's a good touch, mate. That is a really good touch. Always pay respects to the ones that came before us. It's the only reason we can appreciate the rivalry of the day, after all. They're the fellas that make it. There is 8 additional minutes, so they'll have to see that out. There ain't too much left of it, though. I mean, it's not as if Livingston can do that much in 8 minutes. If they manage to score 4 goals, then fair enough, they deserve the game, even if they've been dominated for like 99.9% of this. But chances are, if it's going to be any team to add another goal, it will be us. I mean, we're trying to win it back in their box. This is how defensively unstructured it's become for them. Ball across, that could be four-headed. God damn, what a save. Kelly nearly managed to make it 4 there. Nearly was another one there, CFC. It was a brilliant ball across for James Forrest, and Kelly was there at the back stick. Good header, and I don't know if George got a touch to it or not, but if not, then it was just past the post. I think the big man would have got there anyway, but... Damn right. The fuck is Martindale team? Try to do the walk like the Egyptian dance there, Jesus Christ. Ball sent forward. That's a bit awkward, and yeah, Livingston might have a... Joe Hart just made that unnecessarily weird for himself, but it is a throw-in. Better than a corner, I suppose. Damn right. It's the same as your Walter Smiths and stuff, you always pay them respects. For real, Shadow, for real. Livingston send it high and into the box. Could be awkward. It is sort of awkward because, I mean, Hart decided not to catch it, instead just punch it clear, and there's a break forward for us here. Young has a really good first touch, but instead just decides to give it away for whatever reason. Bit slack there, lad. Can't say he's done too much since he came on. He's just done the bare minimum, Young. Ball's kind of thrown into the box, still not really cleared. Eventually it is, and there's a break for us. Here's Tomoki. Good touch for Forrest, rolls it across. Still awkward. Livingston are playing that high line press now. Takes the weird bobble, could bounce out. Johnston has it instead. Carter Vickers. Played forward in the end. Martindale looks like Voldemort. Can't disagree with it, man. I'd say it's very close to true. Good ball in. Oh, he's still got it. He's gone down there. Referee says no penalty though. We've kind of been used to that call today. But I generally don't think that one was a penalty, I'll be honest. Voldemort, aye. I mean, Rodgers looks about as content as a man who's clearly not happy can be. Just sitting there, hands in his pockets, like, I'll accept this is pretty good. I'll take it. Sent forward, I think that's a foul for us. Skills, yep. Well boys, as it stands, it seems that my prediction was once again correct. Still about 4 minutes for that to change. Oh, Livingston have a crack for range. That's the best thing they've done the entire game. When do you get supporter options? Are you talking about like donations and things like that, or like memberships? I can turn them on whenever I want. It's just I kind of said I'll do it at the start of next season, because turning them on mid-season would be a bit like money grabby. You know what I mean? I don't do it for money, my man. Like I said, if people subscribe and they keep enjoying it, I'll keep doing it. If the numbers fall off, then I'll just stop. It's very simple stuff, my man. But it's going strong and has gone strong for the past year. Haven't had a stream where we've not averaged at least about 45, so that's very good numbers for someone with less than 12, well, less than 1,500, I should say. Oh, they're absolutely going to get relegated, Jam. Like, after today, they're on 17 points. They're genuinely playing some of the worst football I've ever seen. Oh, that's a... I mean, I don't understand why Livingston are all of a sudden playing with a high press now. Like, why wait until you're 3-0 down and there's like 3 minutes left in the game before you actually start trying to play like a unit? I mean, it's probably because they know they'll get overexposed. I think they're just realising, fuck it, we might as well get a bash. Ran it forward, played into space. Just about kicked away. That should be a corner or a throw in, I'm not too sure. It was right beside the corner flag. I think they've given it as a corner. All the wee kids cheering Kelly on. I love to see it. Oh, I mean, it was a corner, but they've changed it to a throw-in. Interesting. Might have been a hindsight switch, fair enough, can't argue with it. Yeah, Livi were very lucky to just survive last season, to be fair. It's very lucky that they're not going to do much this season. Maybe another one or two, but that's about it. Ball into the box as a header. I mean, I guess you could classify it as a header, although it went the other direction entirely. I'd love to see that, James. I mean, it is, like, the way I look at it is, imagine sitting in a room with like 1,200 people staring at you while you talk. Like that's a lot of people, regardless of how it's sliced. Like 500 was a lot of people. 1,200's just mad. But anyone that joins us is more than welcome to do so. They'll be very much appreciated. Here's Carter Vickers. Sent high, he's taking that bobble down. There's only about a minute or so left in this game. And the good old 5-minute wrap up before we bail. So I can get some food and shit, because I still have not eaten. But I think Livi are just more than happy to pass it around the back. Very straightforward stuff from them. Sent forward and high, takes a bobble. Why does it sound like Americans chanting for us or not? What do you mean? What do you mean? Celtic's a global thing, my man. We get cheered for all across the globe. I mean, I'm checking the demographics. We've got fellas for Australia, fellas for Canada. Oh, all across the globe, my man. Fuck, there's even a fella in the Philippines. So we love to see it. But that is the whistle. Give the boys credit where it's due. We love to see it. We love to see it. We know the drill, boys. I now need to get up and scream very loudly, as per tradition. Let me just do something else very quickly first. But that was a good one. I'm very happy with that. Very pleased. Flash entertain them for the next like 30 seconds. Let's. Oh wait, I fucking didn't change the screen. I didn't change the screen. There's the right screen, boys. Stick around for the fucking yell. We know the drill. So, boys, for the victory and for the win. Fucking yes, boys! Get around them! We love to see it. Hell fucking yes. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful stuff. We love to see it. We love to see it. Good victory, good win, good dub. You enjoy yourself. We love to see it, mate. You enjoy yourself, CFC. It's been a pleasure having you, my man. Yeah, guys, I feel you, mate. I'm in the same boat. You can fuck all of this, bro. Yes. Well, there you go, boys. 3-0. I got another prediction right. That takes my percentage to 73% correct this season when it comes to game predictions. That is fucking mental. I need to start betting. I keep saying it. I keep jokingly going, oh yeah, no, maybe I should start betting. I'd make up. Not like I would genuinely have made a shit ton of money this season. That's sad. Yeah, the next game's the big one, boys. That is very much true. Let me just pull that one up because I think we all know the circumstances, right? We all know what's next. It's the big one. The biggest one there is. Ho 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 ho. And what it means for the table. We need to win this game, simple and pure. I don't know if Rangers have another game in between us, or if it's after. Yeah, they play afterwards. Of course, they need to get their full week's rest before they play us, but this is going to be a good game. Both teams in very similar form. Rangers have lost more games, but we've drawn more games, so I don't really see it being one of these. I think it's either Rangers win it or Celtic win it. I do not see it being a draw. I feel like both teams wouldn't accept that, to be honest, because it would still leave Rangers vulnerable to mistakes, and Celtic wouldn't take first, and they wouldn't. Neither team would be happy with that. Thank you to whoever just subscribed, by the way, very cool. We didn't hit the sub goal for today, but we're only one off it. I'm not going to sit there and be like, well, no, I'm more than happy with that, lads. Thank you very much for all the support. Bring on the Rangers, we'll beat them, and then we need to win. Absolutely, Shane, you're fucking spot on, my man. So call it 2 pens for passing the ball. Oh god, Jam, don't jinx it, my man. Do not jinx it. Do not make it worse. Italia's back in control, and the midfield is rocking exactly. And if we get McGregor fit, it might be a thing. I'm not too sure, but we kind of know McGregor is a madman when it comes to healing himself. So there is always the possibility. There is always the possibility. And stop watching the stream now. But that was a very good all round. You're thinking 2-1 to Rangers. I don't blame you for thinking that at all, my man. I think you're well within your rights to think so. However, your opinion is wrong. Because Celtic will win 16-0 comfortably. Because that's what we do. Nah, realistically, it'll be like I think it will be like a 2-1, 3-2 type game. Like I'm thinking of like the old firm a few seasons ago, that 3-2 match. I think there is a red card destined because the SFA did have it out for us today. Because even though we won 3-0, I want to make it clear that referee can go and fuck himself for that first half decision. We still had to like play out of our skin to get a result at a game that we should have walked all over. And to be fair, CFC would be raging because let's be honest, if that penalty was given and it went in, he would have won his bet. Evan being us here, they only beat us when it doesn't matter, so they'll have to change that scripture if they want to get it. And that's the thing, mate. Teddy bears aren't meant to be handled by boys because the boys always rip them apart. So we'll see what happens, man. It will be an interesting one. I think it's going to be a very, very good one. I don't think it will be fireworks and pure good football, but it will be very intense. I will say that much. I will absolutely say that much. I wonder if I can play my music now that I've stopped watching the stream. Yeah, I can. There we go. Not bad, not bad, not bad. There we go. I can avoid any bullshit things. But if you're asking me for a man of the match, honestly, I would say Rio. I think he deserves it. I mean, honestly, O'Reilly as well. You could pick any of the midfielders. Honestly, Awata was brilliant too. You could get any one of those three. Give them credit where it's due. Taylor was good, although he kind of was slack with his passing towards like the end of the first half and towards the end of the second half. Johnston was fine, can't complain about it. Carter Vickers, strong, dependable as usual. Joe Hart didn't really have to, in fact he had literally nothing to do. He didn't have to make a save, but he commanded his box well enough, so he can't complain. And the front three took them a while to get firing, admittedly, but once they did get that first one to go, things worked out a little bit better for us, and we were able to kind of capitalise. Some really good finishes as well from Ronaldo and O'Reilly. We love to see it. Again, good hold-up play for our forwards. It's the kind of minimum you'd expect for them if, you know, they can't win it. Brighton are 1-0 up against Liverpool. Doesn't surprise me. Brighton are like Liverpool's bogey team.
I did just get an update on like Celtic is. I didn't catch from yesterday, by the way. But it does say released to like 11:30 at night, so I was asleep. And that's that Mac is to return for the old firm, by the looks of it.
Well, there you go then.
That's great news.
Well, there's a chance we get a full strength team out for that game. That'd be very nice. We'd love to see that work out. That's no problem, Jim, my man. It's been a pleasure to have you. I'm going to get ready to wrap up and boost myself soon as well, my man. So don't you worry about that at all. Goal scorers for next week: the Serres and Silva for Rangers and Kyogo for Celtic. My counterpoint is Matt O'Reilly hat-trick. Because Matt O'Reilly is better than your entire squad. Respectfully, he's worth more than your entire squad. I'd say he's a good man. But nah, realistically, it's going to be an interesting one, no matter what, because it's an old firm, right? Anything can fucking happen. Derby matches are that for a reason. They're unpredictable. I mean, fuck's sake. Look, we've seen many different storylines and fucking features from these matches over the last few things, but the fundamentals always remain the same. Rangers are always the one that are under pressure, and right now it's Rangers that are under pressure, because if Celtic don't win, then everyone will just be like, eh. I mean, we aren't at our best anyway, but Rangers kinda need to win because they've already kind of thrown Europe out the window. Obviously they're going to need to win the semi-final cup match if they want to obviously get into the final to face it's there as well, so there's a whole system at play, and I think it's going to be very interesting to see how they kind of cope with it. But then again, Celtic get pressure too. We have to wake up and keep ourselves going.
I put a bet on it that you've just jinxed yourself, guys. Like saying, oh yeah, we're gonna win 2-1 at Celtic Park. Oh wait, yeah, what was the result of that game, my friend? I forgot. You need to remind me.
I mean, to be fair, the game's at Ibrox, I believe, so...
Yes, and there's 0 Celtic fans again, because there's no Old Firm fans, which I've made a video in the Discord about, which, so...
Well, if you want to have something to do after the stream, I suppose you can do that. The alternative you can do as well, by the way, if you'd like to do so, there's a bunch of videos that I've made before, but there's also every VOD that I've ever basically done that you can go and take a gander through if you want to look at key points in the seasons and my reactions to them, but most of my reactions are fundamentally the same as they are right now. I believe we're still very much in the title fight. We just need to keep our head down and keep pushing. So far, so good. That's what we've done. That's what we're doing. And hopefully it's what we continue to do. So if we keep it going, just fabulous. That's all we can ask. And if we get a good result, obviously at fucking Ibrox next week, then yeah.
3-2. I mean, fucking hell, that would be a classic.
It genuinely could be though, because that's the thing. Rangers are on good scoring form right now. They're averaging about 2.5, 3 goals a game. Celtic are averaging about 2.5, 3 goals a game.
I would love like a 3-2 game if it went in their favour, but at the same time, on match day, you can bet my heart rate would be going boom, 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 boom.
Unless it's a case where like 3-0 up on the 90th minute and they get like 2 penalties right at the end of the game and that's all, then I'd be like, yes, that's the only 3-2 I'd ever accept. I want a comfortable 3-0 scoring.
Yeah, but that never happens, because usually when it's 3-2 or 4-3 games, it's you score, we score 2, and then the other team scores 2, and then you score 1, we score 1. It's like fucking hell.
Yes, sir. But I am going to get ready to wrap this one up because I need to go and get food and stuff and shit and all that good jazz.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Well, it's not a bad performance from us all.
No, it was a very good second half.
Okay.
Good start to the first half, but we just didn't keep the momentum going for the last 10-15 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah, so.
And then we came out guns blazing in the second half.
Well, if you're looking for something to do after this stream ends, I'm not sure if he'll be live at any point during today, but Flash does have a Twitch that you can follow. There's a little description there. If you go onto my channel actually and you go into the featured channels, he's there as well. He's got all of his links to all of his socials if you want to go and follow him on that. You can also follow me on here. I don't have any socials for this channel, just the YouTube, but you can check out the community posts and you'll be keep up to date with things that I'm doing in terms of content here. But yeah, the next time I will be live is that date right there. Good old 7th of April. We are very familiar with that date now. We have been for the past month and a half, but that is Old Firm territory. That's Derby territory. That's one we need to win. Everything else is crucial, yes. Next week is crucial. We need to have a good performance in that match, and if we do, fabulous. If we don't, God fucking damn it. But yeah, that's basically all the things. We'll just kind of mute this a little bit in the Discord for now. Right now. So let's get ready to boost and bail, boys. Right up. But thank you for watching. Thank you for coming along. If you've been here since the start of the stream, absolutely appreciate you for doing so. I know it's a lot to sit here and listen to me ramble for 3.5 hours, whatever, but we love to see it anyway. If you're new here, thank you for subscribing. You're always welcome to join us next week for the next match against the Old Firm rivals. We will hopefully win that game as well. And yeah, good as a performance we can ask for the day. 3-0, simple, pure, we love to see it. hopefully we bounce back and do it next week. But if we don't, then it doesn't really matter, because guess what, boys? Celtic are still the best goddamn team in the world. I'll catch you next week. Enjoy.